Okay.
Technically, I don't know my real parents. I'm just putting that out there.
Probably not it.
Well, that gives.
He did go through a transformation.
Spreading around.
There we go.
There's just a picture of Cormac on every corner, just looking up in the sky, and it said, "Mom, call
Lord.
this sending stone."
Oh my god. That's the new campaign, and y'all are just looking for that one sending stone because it's only 1-to-1, right? It's
Actually, the way you do that is you could be use this description and use personal.
To cast a sending, yeah.
Motivations to cast sending. So instead of a phone number, it's a short novella.
That's actually pretty neat.
Just here you go. Here's how to get
It's a whole pamphlet.
Short novella is
Here's my
redundant, isn't it?
Yes. So it's shorter.
So it's not a novella. Yes, I'm wrong.
It's just saying it. That's so fucking. You just gotta own it.
No.
I know what you mean, but a novella is also 10,000 words.
God.
Yeah, no, that could be still a pretty good description to get in touch with someone with sending.
What's a?
It's true.
So if it's 10,001, is it a novel?
No, that's the minimum for novellas, 10,000. I think when it hits 50,000, that's when it gets.
So it's NPF. It has a minimum and a maximum.
We
It's
played
any number of things.
Yes,
We've been
indeed.
just talking about NPF a lot.
Yeah, we most certainly were. Yeah, we played some patented walls of cat and missile today with fucking Medley, man. Oh, God. Too funny. All right. I believe we were about to split the party.
Power to the party.
We 100% have Nyx leaving with Lil Doris to go write their next hit Grammy-winning album.
And how he tells it.
Who?
Guile, Lord Francis.
Yeah, he doesn't care for Lil Doris.
No, I know. I'm just ignoring that. So, yes, one of the first folk that, it wasn't ire being shown. It was just one of those, you're not important, which is very fair and
Mostly true right now.
yeah, pretty much. They're one of the five, but that doesn't mean a hill of beans to, not really anybody, because it just feels kind of like you might just randomly explode in this. So, good stuff. So then we had Nyx hanging out with them, stopped by Smith and Faye's, then headed on and about their merry way. Then we were in a bit of a conundrum. And I only say conundrum because I was trying to figure out who's going where so I can plan and do the opposite. So, because effectively I don't want to, what do you call it?
Well, who do you not want to go where so we can undermine that emotion?
Yeah, exactly. No, can't do that.
I plan on staying at the bar unless Francis goes to buy the tickets by himself. Because, safety knows.
I'm going with Francis.
Then I'm staying at the bar.
Okay. We got 2 folks that are going to the docks, right?
At least 3.
3? Okay. No, I want to make sure the location was correct. Okay, awesome. So 2 staying at the bar, 3 heading out to Ye Docks. Then I believe it was just after maybe 1 o'clock. You guys, Cormac arrived at the Melody's Rest for brunch and mimosas, and then hell break loose. Yeah, and then boom. So you guys then dealt with the fallout of that, no pun intended. And you all then proceeded on your merry way. So also engaged to a light degree with a person in a mask, a plate doctor mask named Cade, who a Tortle guard knew. Seemed like they're a bit of an investigator, the Tortle. Or possibly head guard, or at least least first on the scene, questioning folks, trying to get some information, and was taking down all the notes. So, okay. Pardon me. Your crew gets back in. Everything's kind of settled down. That they had, kind of started livening up a little. Just, but I think you had the place closed, or was going to do it later in the day, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Because it's like 1 or 2 o'clock.
probably be closed for a little bit.
Yeah,
just if I remember correctly, you were letting people come in because of just everything just happened.
Yeah, the sheer craziness.
Basically, like, he understands it's chaos. People need a place to feel safe and chill for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he's going to shut down probably just because.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. My bar keeps getting attacked. I don't want you all to die.
That's
this is not as safe of a place as you think.
one of the very first things that, what was it, Ernest to gentleness? Like, no, this place, and it's fine. I'm like, oh no. All right. You all are going to make your way towards the docks unless y'all going to say anything before departing. And I believe you were packing up your stuff. Did you collect it all, or are you going to pick it up later and potentially go sleep at your place?
After we do whatever we're doing, I'll go.
Cool.
I probably put it down like behind the bar or something.
Gotcha. Perfect. Very good. Very good. Okay. And you all will head down to the docks. There's a little bit more.
Francis, as he departs Melody's rest, realizing that he's being followed, he'll just kind of turn and look at I got to make a pit stop first. I'll let him come by. I got to drop by my place.
Actually, I get to see where you live.
Sure. So he'll lead his way. I can't remember where the city map.
You are good. Let me see. I can pull it up.
I don't remember the city map. So
Yeah.
it's pretty good my notes.
That's me. So where I can just show this, like from the photos thing, like the maps, like on Roll20.
It'd have to be like a journal entry. You'd have to drop it onto the thing and then hit like Shift Z.
Word. Yeah, it's all good.
So in my backstory, I had it listed as the Commons, unless that had been the name had been changed.
I'm pretty sure I dropped the map you made a while ago in your map. So
Yeah, it's out there, right? Just need to zoom in and this right here, and then but yes, it's basically. Were you closer to the dock, or not the docks? Well, actually, yeah, it could be the docks, but over near where Gentleness lives, which is kind of same area. That'll be, here's the city, and I'm going to pull it up in just a second. On here, what's that? Northwest, and then so it's like northwest, and then going down in a circle is the like more common folk, right? Middle to lower to middle class, and then the slums are outside the city.
Yeah, so he's not in the slums. He's in the Commons. My thought was within relative ease of walking distance, somewhere between like 15 to 20 minutes of like the libraries.
Cool. We can do that.
Because that's where Francis, when he wasn't talking about it, Melody's Rest would be common missing going to and from the libraries.
Excellent. So do this. All right. So you're making your way there. The libraries are going to be towards the tower. Right. They're going to kind of have keep the knowledge somewhat localized or centralized, I should say. And excuse me, a little more heavy foot traffic. It's a bright sunny day. You know, you're on a coastal town. It just rained, so it's kind of that almost like staticky feeling in the air, kind of all like the wind's kind of picking up a little bit. Excuse me. And it's humid as all get out right now. So you're kind of like walking through soup a little bit until it just, the breeze quickly pulls it away and you're back to fancy free. Like I keep wanting to, now in my mind, this place is Florida. You know what I'm saying? So they got the old coastal thing going. So, but easy enough to head to your place. Any particular routes you're trying to go, or just going to head there regularly?
Just the standard route from Melody's Rest to
Sweet.
the Commons, which
Sounds like
to his house, which isn't like going through any back alleys or anything. Shady, it's taking the surface streets, I guess.
Right. Word. All right. You make it there. Easy enough. Some guards are kind of like, not too many, but a couple kind of eye you all like, oh, did y'all clean up at all before heading out? Well, two of you are fine, except for Mud, I guess. So, Billiard, you looked pretty torn up.
Yeah, he's singed. His clothes are tatters.
Okay.
Like 7 damage.
Got you. So that's basically what you guys are perceiving the guards as kind of taking note of. Like, they're traveling with these two people, and he's messed up, and she's covered in mud, and he's fine.
Guy or Francis is at 11 of 18.
Okay, yeah. So you as did take damage and stuff like that as well, right? So okay,
He got caught in the fringe of the explosion.
cool. Okay. Well, they are giving y'all not the stink eye, but they are taking notice, and then you make it to your place. No, nothing too wild happening there. You kind of. Would you live near anything of note, like a bakery or a little shop or something that, the corner store, a bodega, if you will?
No, more pictured it like just a little apartment complex.
Sweet.
So,
All right.
general housing.
The guy who would actually be kind of like a guard, because, some places have, excuse me, I wasn't going to say guard check, but yeah, kind of like that. Just somebody to kind of, this person is taking watch, sitting there, hat down. They're having a siesta and just chilling. You make it to your place.
All right, so I'll only be a minute. And then he'll head up into his home. So he'll go up a set of stairs into what looks like one of the second floor suites or buildings.
You will head up there and do it to it. You make it inside. As you open your door, the guard who normally is asleep, or I say normally, he at this point is sleeping, and he's like,
We're waiting for our friend. He just went into his home for a minute. Is it okay if we wait here?
What friend? This will be a half work male.
Francis? Frank?
Yeah. You just hear like the breathing just settle again. Yeah. Inside your place is immaculate, or exactly as you left it. No, nothing of too crazy of note.
He'll be in there for maybe 10-ish minutes. And I guess about then y'all will hear a voice from behind you. All right, now, y'all ready?
So before you pop out, 10 minutes, nothing. Nice.
They're talking.
Millard's like, he'll look to the guard, wonder how he could get a job where he just gets paid to just sleep. And then he looks down to himself, realizes that he doesn't have his coat, and then his clothes are kind of tattered. So he'll be like tearing the sleeves off of his shirt. So it's just like sleeveless now.
There you go.
And
Show off the guns.
yeah. And
You
he's
literally have a gun.
has a gun in his pocket, and he realizes he doesn't have any powder for it. So whatever on that. And he'll look at Jen. You live around here?
You would live, so he lives this way, northeast or towards the docks. You would live towards the west. So, not in the right, or not same direction.
No, I live sort of the opposite way.
You have been to her house.
Yeah, he too drunk to remember it. So I said, you know what? Not sure if I remember it. Another dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is way nicer.
Well, Frank's place. Yeah. Well, you know, he lived over here. Never took me over here. Probably a smart thing.
Why?
You know, I'm liable to do anything.
Okay.
It's over there, like, ready to go.
It's probably good that he keeps it part of his life secret. It's kind of nice. Just kind of really sleep wherever I get knocked out, really. So it's
You
sleeping
don't
at
have a home?
Too broke. Too broke to pay for one. All my winnings go to Frank.
He takes all your money?
Well, he says I'm an investment. So, you know, investments take time.
But he's investments, you have to put money. You have to like.
Well, at least he makes sure I'm fed.
That's a very small portion of what a person needs.
Well, you know, he's
You
all.
could eat at Melody's Rest. You could stay there probably.
Well, I mean, last time I ate at Melody's Rest, I got yelled at. Something about the by name that feeds me. Even though I think I paid for it. I mean, it might not have. So he had every right to yell at me.
Even millionaires on the side of I probably flipped it.
Indeed.
But, I mean, when you think about it, he's got the more dangerous job than I do. Even though it's me putting my body on the line. He's the one sneaking around, you know, underhand deals and greasing palms. Stuff I could never do.
He doesn't even make sure you have a bed though.
That's fine.
I don't think it is.
Well, half the time I don't sleep anyways. Well, unless I said like I'm knocked out. It's like on the good night's sleep at that point.
You know, that might help some of the other stuff you have going on.
No,
It's
probably
like
not.
a bed and some sleep.
I mean,
Okay.
you know, when I had to bed, sleeping alone, it seems to have made the issue worse. But, you know, for anything, you know, sleeping in bed at Melody's Rest, had been able to at least sleep an hour or two, and then I wake up and arguing with voices in my head. But you say they're there, right? When I start gibbering on, you say you see them, or you can sense them.
I can sense them, I guess you could say. I can't
Right.
see them.
All right, well, if they start getting cross with you, you let me know. No,
I appreciate
that's
that.
right.
Wouldn't you have done that already if you could?
Yeah, if I, you know, I just touch them. I see them and I hear them. I can't touch them.
Do you want to get rid of them?
I don't know. There's one voice in there that, yeah, I can do without. The other ones, well, one in particular, I'd be sad to see go. The other two, they deserve to go. Because I'm assuming it's them moving on to a better life. Oh, I guess life beyond if there is one. So, I'm just right.
Okay. You could also try sleeping downstairs.
Well, but the turtle got murdered.
No, not
Oh.
downstairs.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
in the dining room.
Why?
It's a little open. Maybe people come in and out might help you.
Until they try to do me in because I'm asleep. Sleep in a booth, what a shit way to go. No, upstairs behind locked door's fine.
Okay.
Even if I do, keep the others out. My musings. We'll call them.
Were we next door to each other?
You had.
I was.
Here was the empty room, right? And I'm going this
So
way.
you were between Nick's and Cormac.
Okay.
Yes, because I believe his was the fourth room, and then the empty room where you were in there doing stuff and things.
Right.
Yeah.
So this farm that we're going to, do you know someone there? Have you worked there before?
No. I've been around the docks sometimes, and I've seen ship come in and out, but
Yeah, was it like a farm where like fruits and vegetables come from? Or is this like a farm where they're like, being heinous to animals?
well, I think most of Ernest's stock comes from there, so it's like both. I think.
Well,
I don't know
heinous,
about
like,
heinous
well, okay,
to
they're
animals,
not, like,
but
doing
I think they
experiments on them.
slaughter it. Do
No, okay.
experiments.
Well, that's
on it.
normal. That's like Sarah Life Got shit. No, I was talking like,
The Matrix human battery farms.
I'm talking about the battery pumps.
That's where all the humans are.
I'll ask Elena
Why?
what's walk by.
making mechanical dogs and the like. Even though that was that one in the tower.
I don't think. I think those are from here. I could be wrong.
Also, there's so much going on. What are we even supposed to find?
Oh, I think we're just looking for wherever that crate came from. Maybe who packed it.
Alright, well. Hopefully, made enough noise about it so far. And you know what I'm saying? Done him in.
Done.
Like the box packer, the box maker.
Oh. I would imagine it's probably more complicated than that.
Also, like, I went and talked to that Zane fella, and I have a suspicion he's dead. Did you get to talk to him?
What? I wasn't
Like,
there.
well, no. I mean, you got the wife outside, metal address, you could have gone on your own. You go talk to that Zane guy?
Oh. I don't know where he lives.
Alright. Well, I told everybody. Well,
I've been preoccupied.
that's fair.
With omens.
Yeah. There you are. I wouldn't be scared of them. Unless, like, I don't know. What are they telling you?
Well, that thing you said you saw too, without the hand,
Oh, yeah.
that was in there. And then something tried to come kill us, so
The light thing. The fuzzy light.
I didn't see that in the dream, but it had
Right.
been right after.
Huh.
So I can only assume.
Yeah, that fellow without a hand seems like the kind you want to stay away from. I'd like to meet him again.
Milliard hates disabled people.
Holy crap, man.
No DEI, it's just out the door.
You want to meet him?
Yeah.
You've met him?
Well, yeah, he knew my head bit.
Oh, he did that to you? He put
Right.
those people in there?
Not really. So there's people I see. They're friends of mine. We took a job, which I kind of failed. We all collectively did, really. And how is that continent's like frozen? I think. I don't know. It's one of them. Not allowed back there again. Pretty sure they're have a grim disposition of anything redheaded. But supposed to kill their king, and ended up killing a princess, and we all bugged out. And at the rendezvous, each of them went in, I don't know, some kind of trance. I guess they saw that omen that you were talking about, and when I came to, they were dead. I was alive, but I'd like to think whatever goes on in my head, thing with one hand couldn't stand it, so you couldn't really influence me. Imagine my captain's surprise when his loyal crew, or 4 other ones, 5. He says who's his name? Well, they're all dead, and I'm the only one left alive. He chopped my ear off, but I took his fucking eye. So, and his book.
Your captain?
Mhm.
Your
He
captain?
rattles the book. He rattles the spellbook.
Okay. But he's not the one with one hand.
Well, now he does. He has both hands, just just one eye.
Okay. Yeah, that's really concerning to hear. No
Which
joke.
part?
Well, that does put into perspective. My omen said that I shouldn't bring it to Melody's race. And if it's the same kind of thing, seems like it's probably a good choice. I'm not sleeping there.
I mean, are you saying that one-handed man is at Melody's rest? Or looking at him for a way in?
No, it would maybe looking for a way in. I don't know who that person with one hand is. The omens, I don't remember anymore, but it said something about I shouldn't take it there or something.
I'm scared of it.
Okay, well, I mean, that's, I guess, good to know. If I have to, if something goes wrong, I can find you.
Yeah. You seen my land in my head. That's what?
You can chase it away for me.
Like a big strong swordsman I am. He'll, sigh. Where's Frank?
Camera wrestling.
You ready to go?
Y'all ready to go now here?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was
Yeah.
Country Fried.
Yeah.
I'm Country Fried.
Shows up, but yeah, so that voice that is distinctly not Frank addresses you all from behind.
Right. You ready?
And you turn to see a dwarf a few inches shorter, wearing a flat cap with greasy hair, very simple clothing, and a runner's satchel slung over his shoulder. He's got a cloak on that is very well worn, and his tunic is a deep green, and the trousers are just kind of like a basic tan. He doesn't have any of the piercings that Frank had. Both of his hands are covered in thick, dock workers' gloves. And he's just kind of standing there, no eye patch, just looking at y'all.
All right, we're waiting for our friend Frank.
Well, I mean, my name's Varric.
Alright. So you know Frank?
Yeah, he sent me to help you guys book a ship. No, don't be daft. Come on, let's go.
Oh, I'm not going with you.
Well, you just want to come and see where his place is.
He'll just kind of
It's Frank.
come step with me over this way.
Guard.
Is this cousin?
Yeah, it's very. Come on, let's go.
Oh, I'm so sorry. cannot go with a stranger.
It's fine. Well,
Hi.
She can stay there right now, right?
It's like, hi, I'm Forrest Gump. Well, hi,
Also,
my name's Dorothy Ann or whatever. It's like, now we ain't strangers.
Well,
now.
what, stranger? What if we shake?
I don't know where that hand's
I'm Derek. You know how to use a hand.
Okay, that doesn't make us not strangers.
You will probably pick up that the hand underneath the glove does not feel flesh-like.
he also
That makes
Meliard
sense.
is like motioning to an eye, like
Be
closing
more
his eye like it's
specific
an
about
iPad.
what
Like,
it feels.
Well, it's the metal, right? Like, yeah,
It's
metal
metal.
hand. It's
Okay, you can just say that. Would make this so much easier. Okay.
Well, yeah, but ears. And he will just look around at the general people.
Okay. I mean, good to know. Let's go.
okay. You go and get your disguise. Come out and you'll. Is that one more time? No.
Just what? Yeah.
Indeed. Okay. So you all will make your way back to the docks. Okay. So here it's kind of probably where you're going to be. This would actually be a little bit back this way because I had the military kind of not as a wall, but almost like a force in between folks of, you know.
You've got the pores and the not pores separated.
We have the have somes, have nots, and the have lots. You know, in like a Neapolitan type deal. But honestly, you see all sorts of makes and shapes and sizes everywhere. But, you know, I haven't played SimCity in a hot minute. Go and look at the city planners, which if you've not ever watched on YouTube, a city planner playing like SimCity is wild. It's very neat, logical, and so tickles the right parts of my little autonomy brain. So you're making your way back to there at Melody's Rest. Door locked or front door kind of just open? It's not full wide open, but just can people come in?
I mean, how much time has passed?
Well,
they
to
left.
get to them probably would have been that back out probably 45 minutes an hour, maybe. Nothing too wild.
They'd probably be finishing ushering people out,
Gotcha. Okay.
letting the staff know again, the second time in a span of 3 days. We'll get in contact when we're opening.
We're not looking to our insurance, too.
They just need to go to the Winchester and wait for all this to blow over.
Just go to the fucking sexy serpent or whatever. Sapphire serpent.
Yeah, I was going to say, Orinda doesn't mind that name, so. Okay. They'll clean up and pack up as much as they need to. You said how many days? 3? Or a few? Or
You tell me how much time has passed since the first disaster. That's what I was referencing.
I apologize. Okay. So,
Telling them, figure out something else for
Bless you.
income for an indeterminate amount of time.
I'm pretty
Because
sure it's been like 2 days.
yeah, so we started on Fern because it was Tuesday, right? And then it's been, yeah. So, yes, because you're like, quote unquote supposed to leave on Velez or Friday. So,
Oh, it was Saturday.
Better
maybe
ask.
Saturday.
Yeah,
All right.
we're leaving on Saturday.
Okay,
It's
okay.
Saturday.
Oh, yes. I keep,
And I have work tomorrow.
that's right. I did it at side sessions. So my time was because it was in the future. Thank you all so much. Yes. So that is exactly right. So because you're going to clean the place that the Pentagon is going to have their thing at. All right. Okay. So it's Thursday and the shit went down late Tuesday. So dang. They are going to. Like a few of them are going to say, hey, do you know of any side jobs we can, get, or are you going to care if we go and try to do our side hustles a little
Is
more.
Ernest aware of anything he could tell him off the top of his head?
So actually, funny enough, the Bent Nail is a place that people could go. There's also like dock workers. They need just hands all the time. People actually, Greenwood's Goods, you might actually be able to have a little bit of pull, not with like bow, but say, you might know some workers there.
He's probably not going to suggest anything that's potentially connected to any of the disasters.
You-
So not Greenwood's Goods.
Your last
Until it's actually confirmed that that's just haphazardly part of it.
your last delivery blew us up. You owe me one. Here's my employee.
Indeed, my friend, indeed.
But no, he's not going to be upset or hurt if they get other employment. They like it better and stay forever. Like,
No.
one where he's like, nope, I get it. You need to make a living, and it is fully unsafe to work here.
As they leave, I'm making eye contact and shaking their hands really hard and just whispering on my breath, traitors. No, I'm just kidding.
He's saying, we'll never forget you.
Well, I think.
I wish you all the success.
Well, I think one of them would just be like, "Yeah, you let it in," and then they would leave.
Just hold on so he can't leave. Let's go around back.
Picking him up and taking him.
You like the horse, right? I want to show you the horse. Put his foot under the hoof and just like.
Okay.
Like, if you don't hear from us by Luna, feel free to come reaching out to see if anything has changed. Hopefully, over the weekend, we'll get something squared away and have some fucking bodies to produce to the guards.
I keep wanting to call.
Yes.
I keep wanting to call Livia Linvala because it's a magic card, and I'm like, bleh. So Livia would almost like almost a repeat of you've had this kind of like, look for from her. Doesn't happen very often, but it has happened now recently more than once in a very, very long while. It's like, well, just don't forget, who you are. We're around if you need us and do whatever we can to help you. So,
I appreciate it.
she'll hug you. And she'll kind of lean back for a second and kind of go pause for a moment and keep your instruments tuned.
I always do.
Good. She'll walk off.
That's only two of the streams.
You can change out pieces of it.
You have a little hand drum?
Well, sure. Because it gets loose over time.
Yeah. You know what you don't have to tune? Go back just.
Like, we had two drums and cymbals.
You have to tune hide, like small hide drums more often than bigger ones.
Yeah, it was fun changing out the heads of fucking snares and all the tom-toms after going nuts with like, yeah! It's like, great, now you get to buy more. And being Dirtle and only owning one drum key, then losing it. And then, all right, well, I guess you're not doing this. All right, y'all. So, as people are walking out, very tall, very striking looking man is being very cordial and smiles to everyone who's leaving.
See what, just standing right outside?
Yeah. So that's 6'7", 6'8", good day. Like the lamb, striking. Sorry, it's a terrible reference. He's standing there, the little bird lady. I'm saying this like she's that tall, much shorter. Little bird with their red and green feathers, Aarakocra. Standing there and kind of having a, birds, it's difficult for them to smile because it's a beak, right? But you can tell that they're pretty happy. They're kind of excited. And
So I just realized it's like it's a parrot that follows this dude. That's ironic. But anyway, go ahead.
No, yeah, yep. Dressed in both at this point in time. Dressed in like white robes, stark white. The man's a little more, I'll say, layered, right? I mean, quite literally in my mind, ever since you said they look like Wallace, it's like, oh, they're wearing like that sort of a thing. It's just not black. It's more like a white and possibly even silver.
Oh, Neanderthal. That's also.
Sorry, yeah.
Thinking Wallace Holiday. So they look like
I just went through Wallace and Farm Boy.
Bro.
Ernest is like, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
He's like, no.
While you were thinking, I'm sitting at a door, tinkering with something and trying like to connect it to my sword. Like it's like a machine with like a glass head on it, or like a globe, and like just working on connecting it to my weapon.
On the bottom?
Or just somewhere that I could do what I gotta do with it. But
Okay.
I don't know where the best place that would be. So
It's on the tip. Like, there it is. Oh, yeah, food. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let them walk away.
Oh, no, you're good.
I don't want to do the awkward thank you.
No, I get you. Oh, yeah, thanks.
My thank you will be my 5-star rating.
That's it. Did you have a voice in mind for this person?
Oh no, I did.
They did the thing.
He was stepping away to take a picture, so I just opened it. He's like, "Oh, sorry, I gotta take a picture." This is exactly what I didn't want to happen.
And she's standing there like a fucking gremlin.
I've seen some where they said that you can see Louis looking through
Just I'm imagining your photo, which is the like where it's like got the glare and your eyes are fucking red.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Severance?
Yeah.
Okay. You know Mr. Milchick?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. Oh, is that the one?
Mount Tillman.
Let me go look at him.
Man,
It's just like
the tiniest little ears.
yeah. I'm thinking of like his voice is always very light and sort of lilting as he's saying these absolutely batshit things.
Mr.
to
Milchick's
people.
terrifying.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Like calming and
Oh,
They-
okay. Yep. Ooh. I really was thinking about going full Southern Baptist preacher that Brendan Lee Mulligan can just do beautifully, but I'm like, I will ruin that because I will eventually lose it. I'm like, oh no. All right. Hello there. Are you fine? People about to close?
We are closed.
Oh. Well, is something wrong? It's a wonderful day.
even I looked up at like, okay.
How are you, young man?
I've been better.
Is there something I can do for you?
I'm good.
So
Thank you
he's
for
talking
asking.
over Ernest into the bar at him right now?
I mean, if you're all the way back there.
I figured I was at one of the tables by the door.
Oh,
just,
okay.
You know what
Sorry.
I'm saying? Just in case.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like by the front door, so if I have to get up and stab somebody.
Right. Well, this man definitely has the angle on it, so it's one of those. It's yeah. He can see you both clearly, so it's like, oh, hey. Hello.
I assume there's still like triaging happening and like.
Well, after a couple of hours, there are people like walking around and stuff, and like kind of people you funny enough see like mendings and things happening, people cleaning and whatnot. But like right outside, this did happen a little bit further away than right there.
Yeah, something just
But-
some chaos just went down just down the street and it started in here. So no, it is not a good day.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I was wondering if you could help me real quick. Just 1 second of your time. I just need you to answer a question.
That depends on the question.
Okay. Is gentleness here?
Ernest will kind of have a wonderful rest of your day. And he'll step back in and close the door. And as he's turning around, he's like, get a good look at both of them.
Yeah, should I follow?
If you do it quietly and carefully, maybe.
He says, sure, as you stand up in all the arm.
Quietly, no.
Can't take the horns off.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just wanted him to be in the window like,
I mean,
yeah.
in a crowd, sure, probably, but not like in the dead of night. You're gonna hear me coming.
You kind of see, I'm assuming your shades or like the shutters aren't pulled or closed or whatever. So big windows, or because you fixed it.
Just see his head go.
No, yeah. So he's not going to do that. He
unlock the door,
He's
crack
gone.
it back open,
He's
poke his
gone.
head out.
Yeah, he's not there. The reason why I asked that question was because you were going to see a shadow that was almost like what the okay, like this. You cannot like it's out of the corner of your eye, but it's like the sky just went black for a second, like almost like
The clouds passing the sun.
an eclipse.
So he closes the door for like 3 seconds, and then he steps back out, and he's like
Nothing.
quick shadow passing,
Yeah,
and he sees him nowhere in sight.
Yep.
He's like, all right, I made the right call, not engaging, I think. And he closes the door again.
He hops off the roof like fuck, man.
Just comes down through the chimney. He's like, where's Jason?
It's the new Slender Man, except it's like I don't know. He's gonna give you. He'll give you pain.
My hand is like on the handle of like a small looking pistol, and I'm like, okay. This is
Not a fan of that.
Oh, I thought you meant the pistol. Yeah, it's like this is great, but I don't like this.
How you doing, Ernest? Well, yeah, no, that's awfully conspicuous on the timing there.
Does lend a little more credence to. Oh, she's going to be leaving. I assume when they get back, she's not staying here anymore.
Do you think because of him? She knows he's around. And...
I mean, like you said, the timing is a little weird. We'll obviously let her know Slender Man came by while she was out.
I know you love peaceful dude, but I'm beginning to wonder if our question and subdue first approach needs to be reversed to just beat newcomers. With a little bit of sarcasm because he's getting frustrated at like, okay.
I think
You know he's not being
I think
completely...
you're heading in the right direction. You might have gone a little too far.
Bring it back about 10%. Excuse me.
It's one of those things where Ernest, he's just got the skin crawling feeling where it's like, what the fuck is that?
Too many eyes on this place.
Yeah.
You all start to approach the dock. You get down to, excuse me, this is effectively the naval, I don't want to say capital of the world, but as far as you all know, huge docks. The large one over here would be the one that Kazadmar, the illustrious Disney cruise liner, would actually dock at and be worked on. And they have a very much controlled and like clockwork, boom, boom, boom. They come in and out all the time. People, goods. Corn Ashford would be very happy with the picture in front of him. Or the site, I should say. So you all get down there. You said it was about 20. Well, that's the library. So this will be, I don't know, 2:30, 3 o'clock, just about when you guys get there. So It's probably the warmest it is in the day after the sun's been out for a little while. Right overhead. But there's a nice, lovely breeze. You're heading in there. You pass. So, excuse me. I was going to say Sinister Serpent. The Sapphire Serpent being on this side of it. Where are y'all doing?
Am I
Dock
correct
warden.
that is it Eugene Kind is the dock warden?
Like Dock Master, Dock Warden.
So that's
Yeah. Down there.
that's who Varric runs errands for?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So he will be looking around to see if he can spot Eugene.
Yep. So,
Don't think there are many Minotaurs that work on
well,
the dock of Eugene's stature.
right. Yeah, pretty. I don't want to say rotund, but he's large lad. Also, one of his horns is broken, so
Yep.
very much that's like, oh, yep, there, So it's going to be roughly 3:00 on a Embodish, so like a Thursday. He would work in the middle of the day. Normally, like it goes into the evening time, and it's a long shift, and he's out there. He probably has been on shift for maybe 4 hours so far. So he's in it. He's grinding. Just pointing things out, signing things where he needs to. Like pretty structured, but he knows that that's done to make sure he doesn't have to think a whole lot because there's a lot of things happening. So, and yeah. You'll actually get like some, so, hey, Varric, some waves and whatnot, being well known down here. Say, like if you just go up to Eugene,
like, hey, Eugene!
Like, hello there. I forgot what my voice sounded like. So now you get this voice until I.
Yeah.
Miller's like looking up at the Minotaur man, hearing like a very kind, plain voice. He's like,
Well, he was pretty subdued when they talked to him the first time. So it's like, you're not talking like this. It's like, hello, yeah, hey, how are you?
Not so bad. You got any messages you need me to run?
Messages. I'll have to go check the ledger. You want to come with me?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back in 5.
I actually also got a favor to ask for a group that they are associated with.
He's scratching at his like broken horn, like, okay. And he's like picking at the inside. Okay. And he just kind of stops for a second. Almost like he's like, I should have done this. And he walks over to the captain's lodge. He goes in. It's you two.
Well, I mean,
I've seen you before.
Yeah, we met. I was with Ernest earlier.
Yeah, you were with Ernest and Dorian.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you decide to defect? You just kind of like.
Well, we're actually, that's the group he was referring to.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, we're continuing our investigation.
Yeah. Anything else out? Sorry if the manifest didn't prove as useful as we would have liked. But
I haven't seen the manifest. Somebody else has that.
oh, okay.
I'm here.
You know, Varric.
For it. We just met.
yeah, no, I was told to help get them some passage booked on the Wall Bridge.
And you see, he deflates a little. Like, all right.
Yep, so I'm going to need to cash in that favor.
Yeah, you just reminded me that they're going to be here in a couple days.
Yep. How many y'all need?
6 of us.
You know how to count?
6 of us.
Okay. I don't know. Why'd you say we just met?
6. That's very true. You did just meet, but that's pretty insulting.
Well, whatever.
I mean,
To be fair, I am not good at math. So.
See? Look,
not
justification.
like I can barely read, so.
Look, I'm traveling with...
no, you are.
Yeah.
And he just puts a big old hand on your shoulder.
The body's like, stop.
Right, the 6 of us.
How are you? Huh?
6.
Yeah, no, admit it. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah, yeah.
not good at math.
I'm all right.
This would be.
Still can't grow up this horn back.
Ooh. Yeah. Sorry about that. Probably should have picked it.
Well, when I'm not working,
Yeah.
I do stuff.
Pick up. I don't know.
So-
Knitting or
Knitting.
juggling. Yeah, juggling. I don't know.
He
I
j-
guess.
Do your horns usually grow back?
No.
Okay. Because
He's just one of those, like-
It's like a scab. You're picking it, it'll scat.
All right.
Well, I can't tell you to live your life, but just saying. I just think it'd be real interesting, fun. Could be fun. Watch fella like yourself. Eventually. Be kind of funny, mate.
He's got a dent in his horn.
That's it. So you going to be on the docket?
Yeah.
Next, what's it called?
Saturday?
Thank you. But yes. What's it when you fight? What's it called? Ticket card. What's it called?
Card.
A
Oh,
card.
wait, you're the milliard.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
guy.
No shit, you hit
Are
yay,
you
say.
famous?
No, you haven't heard?
For the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
This guy hit the
I also
legendary
just met him.
swordsman.
Yeah.
Yay, say. He like struck him like you can't hit that guy.
Oh.
Pretty good clean shot.
Yeah, over at that Melody's rest.
Not at all terrifying.
Also, not at all what happened.
I was going to say, y'all are talking very fast, and I'm like, okay. So you point of order. I'm trying to make sure I get this. Hit, EASA, build it up. Crazy. Okay, cool. This I was like, oh my God. Maybe you're not. Yeah, it's like, huh. Okay, so you're kind of bouncing back then a little.
Yeah, I'm trying. Trying to keep the old flagging.
Yeah.
Carpenter's made. For your horn.
But horns don't grow back. I'm so sorry.
What?
If this is how you're finding out. Only antlers grow back.
Well, you haven't known. You don't know yet. You haven't started picking at it. So, they.
Well, I mean, maybe you're special. Maybe you're.
Thank you. That's the first time.
I mean, he does run the docks, so
Yeah, they start working
That's
out.
just how horns work.
pretty smart.
He's over there like,
Sorry to break it to you, but that's just biology, bro.
That arm's not going to grow back.
But yeah,
That's a bone in there. They don't.
oh, well, yeah, I guess that's why it hurts when I keep picking at it. But like I said, if I'm just not doing something with my hands. Okay.
What happened?
literally hire
do an insight check.
carpenter's mate and have them fashion you something kind of like one of the ship ornaments.
You want me to put like a fair lady up here? Okay. Or a dragon?
It'd be hard to pick it back, or at least it wouldn't be the horn.
How would they attach it? Shipwrights a
Oh,
yeah, that's what he's thinking. So it's one of those like,
Rope.
they're gonna miss and kill me. No, they're not. They're gonna probably just hit a very thick skull and maybe upset for a little bit, and then I move on.
Well, if you let them use nails, that's kind of on me. But just the fight. You got any messages I need to run? And are you gonna be able to hook them up with passage?
Well, let's step inside because this is one of those walk. Here you are. What'd you get?
Natural 20 for 26.
Okay. Then I'm going to. You know what? It's all good. It doesn't have to be too secretive. He has the machinations of somebody who has legitimate obsessive compulsive disorder. He has to.
Oh, okay.
Something's happening all the time. He can't not be doing something. And if it happens, hence why he's picking at himself or just like. Blah, 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 blah. Like, okay. Also, he's pet minotaur. So, yeah, he's just a hard worker, but it seems as though people are utilizing that, or he has found his own strength. Right, where keep going, 24/7, work all the time, never stop, don't sleep, just. All right. If there's anything else you want to glean from that, just let me know. Because you saw where this dude.
Well, I was gonna ask how he broke it.
So, well, I'll tell you. He goes in. He's about to open a ledger to look for passage to see who, if any, is going to go on the war bridge out. Right. So manifest and ship and room, etc. He's like, well, I'll tell you. And he sets his glasses or monocle down. When the shattering happened, I was trying to protect my family, and the boulder crushed us, and it didn't crush me, but instead it had me crush them. So his hands are kind of moving, but you know what they say.
Don't think about trauma.
Don't think about trauma.
Do you
Yeah,
have
that's
a
exactly
pet?
what they say.
What?
Do you have a pet?
Here it is.
An
What I
animal?
got.
Should I?
Yeah.
Does most of the dock workers count?
No, no.
Most of them look up to him.
Something you like.
I do like.
He likes me.
I'm sure.
No, he's actually my best guy.
In my very unprofessional opinion.
Well, that's evident.
What do you do for work?
Say my name. Do it.
If you were going to give a professional opinion, what would it be on?
I'm a house cleaner and a gardener. But
Puts the mud together. Oh, okay.
yeah. But I used to, be around a lot of people who were under a lot of stress a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in a while, but just based on that, I think he would benefit from a dog. Or
Wait,
if
did
you
they all
prefer a
have
cat.
pets?
Some of them. The
And
ones
they
that
were
did
still
were
under
better.
stress.
But the ones that
Maybe
did
that
were
was
better.
causing it.
What? And as he's thinking, oh my God, his logic is flawed. What did you say?
The ones that did were better. Happier.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Thank you for your help.
Oh my God.
He's just flip-flopping back and forth.
The voice I'm getting is fucking Cartman. Oh yeah, here we are. Okay, well, thank you, gentlemen. I don't know if we formally met the other day, but I'm Eugene Kind. Well, they'll go out to shake if you would like.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's a worker's hands. He's dealing with boxes
Workers.
just wood, so it's like,
Hers are covered in mud.
Yeah, I'll do that. There you go. Blue collar. So he'll go back to the ledger, pour himself a stiff one, and do the same for y'all and set him down if you would like it.
Over immediately.
So it just instantaneously. Did you ask a question afterwards? Got sidetracked with the Carl Cage dying.
Forehead, because he's a few
No,
inches
I'm
shorter.
Check
waiting.
it.
I'm waiting for when we can get tickets.
That's the stuff
Yeah.
news.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why he's such a dog.
you're going
You're catching
on
on.
this adventure with him, or this. Bless you.
That's yeah. If I can get out of work, you know how it is.
Yeah, I do. But if the wheel doesn't spin or wheel doesn't turn if we don't, do our duty, as they say. Yeah. This yeah, you have passage.
For 6 of us?
Yeah, favor not required.
Do I
Nice.
pay you?
No. Yeah. What?
So thank you.
I don't think me. You're right here. And he'll kind of motion down. Kind of like how, I don't know if whomever's been on a cruise or this, that, or the other, or just transit on a ship. Like, you book tickets or book your passage and stuff like that. You can do it in advance as far as you know that the ship is coming. And yeah, you're all there.
Is it names?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for full names.
Who can you tell me who booked us?
Well, that's the thing. They don't put an entry in here. Like normally, it's just whomever has it's on shift or.
Well, I mean, it may have been me because you do sometimes leave it unlocked.
Yeah, but if it was you, you wouldn't have.
Can you?
Pretty bold to try to dupe me and then admit it.
Can you tell me who might have been here to receive that information?
Well, I, for one, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. So I should. Thanks.
Well,
Just
I mean,
I can meet you back if you wanna. I'm curious.
well, you know what they say, curiosity, keep a cat.
Satisfaction brought it back.
Well, yeah. Oh,
Also,
if I-
none of us are
Genius.
cats, so I don't think we gotta
Well,
worry.
she could be.
Not anymore. They're dead.
I could be a what?
She's a cat. Are your eyes broken?
No. Sounds good then. Well, I suppose if whatever you find out satisfies you, let me know.
Okay, I won't be a minute. I'll run, catch up with you.
Well, I gotta wait and see if Eugene has any messages.
So,
he needs to
Oh.
he then
yeah.
pulls down, like almost like it would be like mail, a bunch of like, scrolls and things like that. He'll be looking through a few of them. Still, nothing. All right. Yeah, you can run this over to the merchant's ring. Somebody is looking to. It's actually to deliver this message. I'm trying to think how best the way to phrase this. Actually, the library where you go, he'll tell you it's for them.
So it's not for the merchant's ring?
So, well, it'll be in that direction, but it will be for the library because you're going to get there. We'll do a little something, and then you may end up going somewhere else.
So letters for the library.
Yes.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be for the library. Oh, and I think Orinda might be need to pass along the next location.
Oh, right.
So, yeah, she was back down. She was down here the other day. She hangs out a lot down here. And she works right over there, but wants to be around all these yahoos.
Well, I mean, most of them are her clients.
Yeah,
So
I don't know.
it would kind of make sense.
It kind of does. But,
I mean, heck, I go there
no,
often.
I understand, but, she doesn't, help, like, with their job, so then maybe it's just being friendly. I don't know. He just kind of is putting way too much thought into this because he's also not doing anything else. So, but yeah, it'll be for there.
All right, any other runs?
Take the letters and tuck them into the satchel.
Yeah, there's a man who showed up here recently that I don't have to look up to many people, but he wanted to.
Just
He wanted to know when the domestique got back.
You said he was real tall.
Mm-hmm. He's pretty. I mean, he's pretty tall. Like I said, unless it's some stone men down from Kaesong. No, just don't have to. Not normally.
Anything else outside of being tall? Because most people are tall to me.
No, he's a human.
You have white hair.
No. It's black hair. A little bit of stubble. And he kind of like grimaces almost when he mentions like, yeah, it is. I understand that there's magic in this world, but that man's teeth are not real. I guarantee you.
What about his teeth? Like spectacular and shiny?
Yeah.
Metal?
Yeah. No. Well, actually, they might be.
He's got the BUC teeth.
Yeah, they're veneers.
He came. When did he come back?
Well, I think it was just after the explosion.
You know this tall mystery figure?
I mean, I don't know. It just seems like they're maybe looking for the same thing we are.
What are y'all looking for?
I don't really know. That's more Ernest's realm. I just am trying not to die.
Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have brought y'all here, because you all sound like trouble.
Buddy? Well, yeah.
Well, and you just like, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, I had no name. That, I guess, what's the synonym for trouble?
Not good.
Yeah, that'd be my middle name.
Right, so
What is
tall.
his middle name?
Hmm?
What is his middle name?
I don't know.
You may not have one.
I'll think of something.
You're fine. No, it's going to be a very perfect moment for a thing, but don't worry. We'll
Right,
get you.
so tall person asking about the domestic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just when it was when it was leaving, I think. It's a pretty fast ship, so I mean, it makes sense.
Doesn't it do daily runs?
Well, it goes
Every
and comes
other day,
back.
something
Yeah,
like
it
that?
goes and comes back, goes and comes back. So it's not a. I mean, if it's just a person or two, you could probably get passage on it. But you guys, I think, were probably put on the world bridge because size and still speed. It still goes. So
Did
what
The door has bigger. It's just my feet.
amazing.
did this mystery figure give a place where they stand? So if you came across that information, it could be ran to them.
I thought said he was going to stay at Melody's Rest, but I could be mistaken.
Okay.
Right,
What?
well, that'll be easy. I can,
Nothing.
Inside check. You most certainly can try to oppose it or not. He got like a 12. Just one of those.
Is your
Look,
going to be a deception or persuasion?
Yeah.
I mean, can Varric get in on this insight? Good.
I mean, I don't see why not, unless you would not have done that. It's totally fine if gentleness would not have been like, huh. They just
I
attack
think she
people
would
wild.
have.
Yeah.
This is way too much to not.
Go for it. So you can do deception, performance is the thing. What was it? Persuasion, deception, performance. You can, whatever you roll, don't tell us what kind of thing it is. You can send it to me or what'd you roll?
Got a 15.
Okay, you both beat me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 12. Fair. He's like, But he doesn't think about it again. He's like, all right. Because he's seen people who just
Right, so this tall mystery figure, if you don't want me to run them a message about the domestic, or you would want to know where they're at to run a message about the domestic. You're just acting weird.
Well, hey, that's, it might be your dad. You don't know.
Well, I don't know if you've heard about the recent chaos surrounding Melody's race.
I mean, who hasn't?
Right.
Most of the guards, fucking tall boy.
I guarantee he has heard.
Yeah, it's just the guards.
I'm pretty sure he was there.
Indeed.
He probably did it. I don't know.
Yes. Okay.
It's just, I think, some strange time.
So, yes to finding, or no to avoid, or yes to avoid.
I don't know. You're just taking a message to him.
Potentially, because if I got a message to deliver to him about the domestic, I can try to get coin for helping deliver a message.
It's
Yeah,
true.
You should do that.
Yeah, he's the best runner I am.
Okay, so based on your he's not gonna try to just kidnap me or kill me.
You delivering his message to?
I don't know, some tall dude with black hair, stubble, and perfect teeth.
What? You assume I know that?
That's what he said.
He said that, and you acted weird.
I'd kidnap or kill you. I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
I'd probably kill you before I'd kidnap you.
Well,
If that makes you feel any
I'm
better.
so sorry, Eugene. We won't take up any more of your
You
time.
just see he's over there.
I
Sorry. It's fine.
cats are a little lower impact for a first pet. There's this shelter down the road.
Cats?
Cats.
There's a cat cafe.
Yeah.
It's canon.
Right next to the diamond cafe.
You know, you want
Okay.
someone to go,
Thanks so
"Yeah,
much."
deliver a message.
And
Yeah.
she's gonna go.
Oh. All right.
Just
Fine.
step out the door and it's right.
Right, see you later.
Big
She does it have a door, or is it just a doorway?
Oh, this has a door in case of heavy rain or whatever, right? Everything all wet inside. So, okay, you guys head out. So,
Right, I got some messages to run. If I find where this mystery fella is, I'll let y'all know.
Alright, well,
Pleasure to meet y'all.
good luck to you.
Right.
she's like, "Eh." You go back out. Well, finishes his 5 and okay. Melody rest.
We're hustling.
Yeah. We are power walking. Okay. And you are what direction first?
Closest would be Orinda, and then
Cool.
head towards the back by his place before heading to the library.
Sounds
Look at
good.
the letters.
Sounds good. Okay. Melody's rest. It's just closed. You guys just chilling.
Yeah, Emerson just cleaning up a little bit,
Okay.
getting some copy ready. And then periodically he's doing a little minor illusion, tiny version of Tall Man, and then minor illusion, tiny version of Bird Lady, and basically talking with Cormac, trying to get all the details as correct as he can.
Mm.
Then when they get back, rather than just being like, they look like this, they did this, it's just be like, this person and this person we're looking for. Yeah.
You get the man and the bird confused. So it's just a really long bird. It's like, and a little short man.
Little short, colorful man.
Yeah, it's Bo Greenland. Oh man. Okay. Did you sweep the place at all after the explosion? Like coming in and looking for, or you guys look for anything like that in there?
I mean, yeah, I would.
Taps or anything like that.
Yeah, unscrewing light bulbs and
Well, I don't know about unscrewing light bulbs, but I would be checking just where we fought the thing and seeing if there's anything left. But I thought we said there wasn't. So
Well, you were outside, right? checking that area.
Well, he said he was going to
Eventually go in.
inside. Like basically, he was
Yeah,
checking.
yeah. Now that people are gone and there's not a whole bunch of people running around and and your ears have finally stopped ringing after literally almost dying. Actually, you go to pick out the trash in the back and you see a few pieces of armor sitting there, bent. The leather that would kind of bind them, like a plate, would be torn. And it's not much. There's like, half of a breastplate out there. And like I said, you see it when you go take out the trash because it looks like trash. But you've seen enough torn up armor in your day to hey, I know that's not trash. That's combat.
All right. I'll just take a, quick look at it. Does it look familiar?
You've seen this a lot.
Cool.
Throw it in the trash.
I would take up pieces, bring them inside. Well, first, is there anything else around it?
You make an investigation check.
That'd be a dirty 20.
Nice.
He finds that ball.
You find something that looks to be the end of a syringe.
Like as in the needle end or
Yes.
like the plunger end?
Yes, it's a needle. It looks like it's made of gold, but it's too strong.
Okay.
The end in which it would go into looks to be like something that if someone was going to actually have like a needle on a normal syringe, it could be pretty brittle because you're not like trying to be super aggressive with it. This has the end of something where it could inject somebody with something with a substance very quickly.
Okay.
So, and you would have seen this before in like a poisoner's kit kind of a deal, where if you needed to get somebody with a poison that lasts for 12 hours and kills people at night, that's a thing.
All right. I'll pick it up, the needle, and try to keep it someplace safe, like wrap it in something.
Yeah.
And then I'll bring in the part of the armor. Ernest.
This would be like a pauldron.
What's up?
What's up?
Figured out why the guards weren't guarding.
Mm-hmm.
They were the things that blew up. And I'll put the bent up piece of armor. It looks like, and I'll take the needle out. Looks like they got it maybe injected with something that turned them into that stuff.
Yeah, and that needle would be about how long?
I'm gonna start casting. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna be examining it, but I'm ritually casting detect magic.
Yeah. Just where to go here? It's like you've been here for 50 years. Listen,
it looks like they got separated and lured around back. Probably surprised.
I would imagine so. Well, I guess we should probably report this.
Cormac doesn't laugh, but does. That was just delivered. It's like, yeah, no. Let me get what I can from this before we turn this over.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We need to,
So now we've got something turning things into little ghouls and werewolves, or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Halloween themed
Shapeshifters, which is cool band name, but it's like notebook.
Just in case this whole thing goes south and we need a new cover.
Yes, we've been the shapeshifters.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, we go for both with a biological terror that can transform people and then that spreads, or just walking bombs. I don't know which one would be worse at this point.
I don't think it's so much a matter of worse as they're just both pretty terrible.
Well, I get that, but it's like, would one organization focus on those two routes, or is that two different organizations focusing? Like,
We just keep getting more questions.
yeah, I want to go to the forum.
Yep.
And figure out what's going on.
Or at least maybe get some more direction on what's going on.
Anything in the needle, on the needle, or out the needle that's magical?
There is. The 3 schools that I talked about, which I believe was transmutation, I thought it was conjuration, and then evocation. So there is a drop, but your magic can, or your deck magic can go, and it's just the needle itself is also enchanted with like an anti-magic kind of feel. So the stuff inside presumably can mess up whatever, and it might be a little volatile, like nitroglycerin. So doing that is shooting up nitro. You're much closer to the docks than I imagined. The birds are like
Just sitting up there like, fuck you, fuck you.
well, the ravens are.
It's coastal city.
I know they're all everywhere. Yeah, they're all there. Yeah, people's ice cream cones or French fries are being taken. They're menaces.
I also suspect whatever. Well, I mean, obviously, it's kind of an obvious thing, but we're just going to say it so it's out there. It's probably highly volatile, even in its liquid state, because they had to use anti-magic to keep it from doing its thing.
Looks like
It's like,
they do the thing.
I don't know what to do with that information, but it sounds terrible.
Well,
Bling.
if we come across it, we're going to keep it in whatever it's contained in. And we're also going to make sure nobody throws and shoots it.
I did hear some stories about maybe licking it would be helpful.
Licking. I mean, I could try to identify the
No,
substance.
that has not come about yet. You will make it a thing. Remember that.
My tongue starts to get cracks and start to glow. Oh, no. Ow.
We keep it localized to just whatever body part touches.
We did. Oh, hey, if we need to interrogate somebody, we can try to just drop this drop in their eye. You know, a piece of their own medicine.
Again, maybe the right direction, but a little too far.
Okay,
It's one
maybe,
of those like, get him.
well, here's the thing. Maybe we just threaten them with it, because if they realize what it is, we'll get the right reaction, and then we'll know.
I think maybe telling people you're going to put any mysterious liquid in their eye is going to freak them
Eh.
out. That's familiar.
Fucking do it.
Don't do it then.
Two heads.
This will fix my dry eyes.
Oh.
Sobers them up for the first time in a decade.
This is terrible.
She's dead everywhere.
That's funny. Okay, so you are now. It's getting to be what? Isn't it? So let me look at my dates here, or my months. Thank you, Madeline, again, for remembering the month of Melis, April. What?
No, you're good. I'm reading something that I wrote earlier.
I thought you were whispering to Madeline and be like, "All right, we're gonna gaslight him." And then
Gaslighting's not real, you're just crazy.
what's that?
Gaslighting's not real, you're just crazy.
And I would never do that to you.
Yeah.
I know. You're thank
What
you,
have I
Isaac.
done?
You're a very good friend. You're good. All right, thank you. Enough for And y'all sort of just heading back together? Okay. Heading back to Melody's Rest. Yeah. Let me look at something.
That means you and George.
That means I'm in charge.
You're holding the leash.
Oh, for sure not.
You actually just have like one of those little like child leash things that's like a little harness.
Like there's suspenders. He's like, yep, well, there you go.
No, it's one of the little, it's one of the little dog harnesses with a handle, so Cormac can occasionally just grab you and carry you along.
It's like, I need someone else at the front with me. Come.
Oh, wow. There it is. Okay.
Would that count as my movement, or
You can actually, no, real talk.
Uh-huh.
So you can pick somebody up, they can fail automatically, and you can carry them. It's nuts. That's
Did you
what,
affirm it, right?
well, that's what, Jane's gonna be doing is just, we're gonna waltz. We're gonna pick y'all up and take you around everywhere. And it's gonna be great.
That's neat concept.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. So, passive perception, because you didn't give me D&D Beyond thing.
It's 12.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Y'all make it back.
Are we being followed?
Would you like to dive deeper?
Yeah.
All right. Run in.
Is this just a perception?
It would be a perception there.
21.
Okay. Something does bump into behind you. Oh.
Well, hey,
Who is that?
It's-
Look, it's the. Okay.
It's like, ow, hey.
Not my fault.
Oh.
who are you talking
Sorry. That was
to?
me mimicking you, not his voice. Sorry, it was funny. Like he just like, hey, it's just a voice.
Somebody bumped into me.
You remember the last time something bumped into you? Oh yeah.
Swings around, throws a fist, forces him right on the ground.
What?
Who bumped into you? Check your pockets.
I mean, it was like the back of my legs it was like everything's there. I think it's fine. Somebody's dog. I don't know.
All right.
There are no dogs.
There's no dog. No.
In this universe.
Yeah, no
I think that mechanical one scared off all the other dogs from this place, so it wasn't
Right.
a dog.
Every
Might have
dog
been
is
a
a
weak
drone.
person.
I mean,
You know,
Yeah,
like
birds are real.
survey
Yeah, it's
I mean, if you ain't, you're not concerned, are you? You don't seem too concerned about it.
I am more concerned at this moment with getting back to Melody's Rest.
All right.
Hmm.
Nothing stalling?
No,
All right.
I mean I don't have much. People would want.
Yeah, no, they probably just take a fistful of blood anyways.
ah.
But yeah.
Oh
I'm
man.
not trying to say that's a slight here or anything.
Ah.
That she puts her coins in.
Yes.
She breaks it open.
Yeah, everything's a piggy bank. That's great. How much coin do you have on you?
Yes, one gold coin.
Nah, yeah.
Somebody took something from me.
Yeah.
Hey, one of my dignity.
Yeah, that 20 something to sleight of hand was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's why you give your money to Frank.
Exactly. Yeah. Or sometimes he squirrels it away, but
What's the
well,
moon?
he like
I'm sorry. No. No. High or low?
hi.
Yeah. It's just a coin. I really thought I'd taken your flagon, but I'm not going to be that guy.
Man, these are flying on the book.
Maybe just cooks.
Well, if you're not going to, go bananas over the flagon, then something's going to be gone.
You know, it could be a
Oh,
coin.
I mean, he's gonna go bananas over.
Yeah, whatever it is, he's gonna be mad about it.
Okay. All right, then your flagon's gone.
The flagon's gone?
Yeah. You said do whatever. I am.
There will be an audible from him digging his heel into the cobblestone. You're gonna have to tell me right fucking now what bumped into the back of your ass. You're gonna tell me who it was because they fucking stole my flag.
I didn't see. Somebody stole. Did somebody bump into you?
They bumped into both of us, so it's both our problems now. You were with me. That's making your problem now. You don't understand. He makes the motion like he's rolling up his sleeves, but there are none to be rolled out.
Nice.
Okay.
Then he's just like, we're fixing to do the vomit work. Man, he's. Oh no.
Henry Cavill and the Man from Uncle, you fucking cock your
That was from Mission Impossible.
Well, can we do like what happened?
Something or someone took my bloody endless wagon. And if I can't drink from sun up to sundown, this whole town's gonna burn. I have never been more serious in my life until this moment right now. I needed to. It sounds very
Okay.
needs it.
Well, can you just buy one of those?
No, I had to get my fucking skull beat in for it.
Yeah, they're like $20. No, I'm just kidding. You can't
It's
get
an,
one.
it's an enchanted flask.
It's true.
Yeah.
I cannot emphasize to you enough that I have bigger problems at this moment. I want to help you.
Well, it's about to be this whole city's fucking problem.
Okay, are you trying to go after this mysterious?
There's
We cannot.
You actually see when he gets a little bit more mill and a little less yard, the inferno that looks like a second sun gets just a little brighter.
I mean, you can go deal with your problem. Just tell the other ones to come find me in jail. There's two things are gonna happen. I'm gonna find this fucker, I'm gonna kill him. And then I'm gonna get to meet why I killed her. That'll be just fine by me. He starts wading in.
Okay, then where are we going then?
I don't know.
What are we looking for?
He will do a perception.
Yeah.
To see if there's anybody scuttling away.
Okay.
He doesn't see anybody scuttling away. He is too incensed.
Can I would like to try?
Yeah. Oh shit. What we got?
21.
So
I just want something around the corner just to.
you actually you do hear that, but it's pretty dang close. But you will see this. I'm gonna send you this little something here. Did you find that last name there, bud? Or that middle name? Because if not, I'm going to give you one.
Don't give me that.
Okay.
Do you see any of your friends in this moment? You said they could never touch you.
He'll get like kind of quiet for a second.
So.
You can tell that he's actively like trying to look for them.
Mm-hmm.
And like at first he looks to the rooftops. Doesn't see anybody up there. That's where one of them would be. And then he will lower his gaze to about like normal height of what a person would be, and then like surveying the crowd.
So, as you look around, you, excuse me, see stepping up to you You hear this. You cannot see this thing. A striking figure, cut as he always was, with his military coat tailored to an elven fit. Its sharp lines emphasizing a posture that was impossibly straight, as if the man had never once slouched in his life. The intricate, almost regal patterns woven into the fabric might have once symbolized a house or rank, but now they served as a mere relic of the past, worn with pride despite the years. His scarred left eye, a ruin of deep, jagged tissue, was a permanent reminder of past battles. A contrast to the sharp, calculating gleam in his right. He didn't bother covering it. This man never hid his losses, nor the message they sent. As he came to a stop beside you, his... I'm changing this wording on the fly because he has the flag, and he's like, did you send me what I asked for? Okay. I have to write that all out as one line. I'm like, okay. Hold on a second, sorry. And he stops, and you kind of hear the boot steps. You can hear those steps faintly, too. Like military boots. Hopefully this is the right the one, but I love it. So, sure, and yep. Milliard, ransom, sender.
Yeah, big my name.
It is. And he looks at you with his good eye and doesn't stop as he continues. And,
You gonna give that back?
no, it's far too fun.
Does Jim just see him talking to air?
Uh-huh. And you can actually smell the beer.
Can he follow us back to the rest?
I'd love to tag along.
Now I figure, well, there's one of two ways I was going to kill you. It was either from a passage from this book, can't read it too well, so I'm just going to beat you to death with it. And he like yanks and breaks the chain.
Why don't you just kill me out of boredom? Because
yeah,
Man,
pretty
you're not
bored.
that
Give me my flagon. And he's
You can buy alcohol anywhere.
no. Why would I buy it when I just have it?
that's incredibly wise. From your new friend? Who is this?
Yeah, don't worry about that. You just
Oh, now I'm going to worry about him.
If he wants to know about me, he can ask me.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know how you're supposed to keep an eye on him. Didn't see that coming, did you?
As he has like the bug, he's glassed over.
Now,
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I thought you
you
couldn't
did me a
miss. I thought you couldn't miss. They're, you know.
speaking about good again,
And be the one that he had chopped in half.
Yeah.
fork it over.
Well, will you forgive me if I forgive you? And he just drops it.
He'll
It becomes visible now, and it just...
snatch it.
Great.
Against the ground.
Okay. Walking. We're gonna.
No.
Oh,
What are you doing here, mate?
well. It seemed like the perfect opportunity.
Where did it
to
drop?
watch your demise. So, if he is standing, like, actually, from about right here, if I was right there. So, they're pretty close up to him. And then, depending on how far you are, it was, what, maybe 2 feet, 3 feet from him?
I assume now also whatever crowd is in the street is just walking around.
Oh, yeah, they're just like,
Like I know you know how to bloody kill someone. You might as well just have done me in while I'm trying to sleep. When you say watching my demise,
yeah, I can't do that.
Well, no,
though. There's no
it'd be fun
sport
for
in
either
it.
of us.
There's no sport in it.
yeah, no, I don't blame you.
Hey, at least you haven't forgotten the game.
It's a very fun game. Now,
One I taught you well.
what
If
you got?
only you remembered. What am I doing here?
Yeah.
I could say the same thing about you. Don't you have a date with 2 very angry women?
No. Maybe a few more than that.
So he's like doing.
Yeah, so
No, I mean though. One in which you killed.
Oh, well, I'm I'm from that country, so I can't go there anymore.
Yeah, they're coming here.
You came to what's that name?
Oh my god, I can't.
Well, it's a good thing I'm going on a cruise, and it's like 2 days. You'll have to tell him you just missed him.
I think I'll do that.
Yeah, just
Where are you staying?
everywhere.
Okay.
What
and
are we telling?
He's gonna insight check you.
Oh, I mean, it's not wrong.
Are you going? Would you like to say everywhere as a performance or?
As a persuasion, because we have a.
Okay.
We have
Oh, that's right.
expertise in that.
This song's on a it's not on a repeat, so it doesn't keep being all on this.
We have an 8.
Something like you can afford, something kind of nice.
Well, I can't pull anything really.
Well, yeah, but someone's obviously fronting everything for you.
Nah. I'm just living off charity, my friend.
You cannot lie to me, son. That is not how it works.
Well, you can't forgive me. Well, you can't fault me for trying.
No,
Can't forgive me.
I can't forgive you.
me. Look,
Actually, I can, because it'll all be paid when you're done.
I didn't have anything to do with their deaths. You're gonna have to get over that.
You missed. You had him dead bang.
What is that?
Right
fist?
here. And so he's pointing actually at you with this
Oh,
gun.
hey,
What?
point that somewhere else.
If I'm not really here, what's it going to do?
What?
Click.
Where?
You do hear what is it? The hammer hit.
I'm gonna swipe a hand through where I think he is.
Go right ahead and make either sleight of hand or attack roll.
Oh, got it.
Now, you will hear somebody or something. Something's getting uppity. Because it's kind of like when you go in like the back stage of a game. I keep thinking about Guilty Gear. That's kind of like the ethereal realm, right? Where it's kind of like, it's here, but it's also not. Someone's getting really perturbed. Making you a little perturbed. You're very hungry right now. You are starving. And you'll hear
It's almost one dinner time. So he'll grab the gun and put it to his head.
Yeah.
You know I'm not afraid of it. Go on, pull that trigger.
What are you?
Get your
the
satisfaction,
fuck are
mate.
you doing?
Go on, pull the thing.
What's great is it's one of those like, okay, and then people are like, what the fuck is
It's just hammer.
Yeah, it's familiar.
Fucking pull it, mate.
Someone walks by.
Send me back to the flame.
Okay. No, so he's like, no, you know it's not loaded, and you don't even have
It'd
any.
be too easy for you.
You don't have any powder.
Oh, hey.
Is
As
that right?
he looks down for his gun. He's like, oh,
You stole that too. You out the game. You would have known what a loaded gun would have felt like. He snatches his gun back.
You know what? The intent is not to kill. I'm going to watch it happen. I can just sit with my feet propped up. And you'll say, where's the sport in that?
Well, no, I mean, what was you good at? You know,
Yeah.
giving orders.
Yeah, it was great. I guess I gave him to the wrong person.
You know, we always make mistakes.
Yeah, but we don't boast about it.
I'm not boasting. You know, that island that I can't go to is a nice vacation spot. The one I put in the ground, she was real pretty. You'd have done the same if it was me.
I'm
Been
so
surprised.
sorry. And like you feel something like direct, like some kind of emotion at you, and then this person disappears.
Milliard.
Is holding his own gun.
Yeah, he is holding his own gun to his head. And he's like, you see that? Like the other end of the barrel.
No.
Alright. Oh, it's my captain.
I would appreciate it though.
He like holsters his gun.
If you told him, if he has questions about me, he or she or whatever, that he or she or whatever would come ask me directly
No,
and
he's
not shoot empty guns or
he's
whatever.
a bit of a sadist, that one. Him and there was another one in my crew who's a little bit more fun. But he's a smart man. And he knows that we're friends. Target each and every one of you. So I'm gonna keep you as acquaintances. I can't be close to my friends now, so you know, I want to split up with me.
It's like, no.
Okay, well,
That one's not voicing my head. He is probably there.
where?
And he like rattles the book. This is his spell book. He's pretty powerful wizard. I think.
You open it up. I am Tom Riddle.
Okay, where do you think he is?
I don't know. He's probably like 2 paces that way.
He's
He like looks. Yeah. He like looks and like waves. I'd guess. Now, if it is true, and those 2 bitches are showing up in this island soon, we gotta go. We have to make sure we're on that fucking ship.
We are gonna be.
Oh, he didn't even say when they were coming.
Oh no.
We gotta go. We have things to take care of.
All right, well, I gotta stay out of sight for a bit. So then he starts like hustling towards Melody's rest.
This works just great as rumors of a great milliard spreading.
There's a bit of oversight here.
Running through, guns out, like hair's on fire. Like, okay, got it. There he is.
Kick him in, yeah.
Oh man! All right, we'll take our break since it's 9:15. We'll recollect ourselves and keep it going.
Yeah, you guys can get back to Melody's rest, and we can cause more panic.
All right, Brian. When we get back, you'll go into the center first.
Got it.
Hey, well.
So that's going in. See Orindo.
Yeah, you're gonna see Orindo.
So Neander Wallace,
And,
a bird person, came by looking for you.
I thought about all week how she's gonna handle this, and I still don't know.
Good.
Your boyfriend showed up. That's how Cormac's gonna know.
Okay, well, Cormac's gonna die, so.
But more interesting, I found this needle.
It's a good dwarven name.
Ernest will correct Cormac.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that.
We're gonna find out that they got everything with the world was taken care of, if they figured any other information out, and then we'll present all of the insane shit we because it's one where he's like, the focus will be hard on what we've experienced and found out. As soon as that comes up, so we need to figure out anything, and then it'll be maybe find out. Oh, Tall Boy was over at the fucking dock. So it's just
You're the talker. I'm just there.
It was either Rebel or.
it's one where like, he hasn't had it clicked yet. White cloaks, because he doesn't know this is
like a month ago.
cult
Oh,
showed up at the door, but he knows. And it's also been over 20 years. But his sister disappeared out of Alexandria with a group in white clothes.
And not just like 45 minutes ago, you had a thing was like, I'll never tell when people like if anybody comes asking for me, don't tell them. And someone comes asking for them.
Asking for who?
Gentleness.
No, Gentleness literally told Ernest, like, if people come asking for me, don't.
Yeah.
Tell me.
No. Is that why?
Yeah.
People come
Oh
asking
my
for me.
goodness.
Tell me.
Well,
And
don't
he
tell
intends
them.
to. He intends to tell people.
Well, whether he does or not, that's what she said. You can.
Oh, no, I mean, he was 100% going to be like, hey, some people came by looking for you. So, what do now?
Is Cormac's armor like the guards?
Yeah, I think it was.
Like more military? Like
Yeah, former military. That's why it's the blue and the white. Like, I mean, he's probably taken off the. If it wasn't, the metal itself wasn't doing that way. He's probably taken off a lot of that stuff from it. That's got it, but
it works.
definitely keeping it in the scrap metal. Unless we'll go to it back.
Nah, they're good. And yeah, Brian, I like that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
How? I don't know why. It's so fun to have the doors be like Scottish and Celtic and like the little dwarves from Dimension 20. I can't understand you because Brennan is such a good Irishman. I mean, well, not for obvious reasons, but hysterical. Oh.
The guy that I was going to ask isn't there today.
No, warranty, Apple Care thing.
Oh, is it out?
I don't know it, but I know it's sometime around now.
Can you go into system settings for me?
Why?
Because whatever. Apple Care warranty. Yep.
Okay, it's next month.
Yeah.
So then what?
You go through there and then renew it that way. So
Will it be like a monthly or whatever? Or?
Yeah, make a calendar event for the 22nd. Because it expires on the 21st.
Yep.
But then you'll have to renew it on the 22nd. But you have 45 days to do it. But still.
What a fucking
It's
machine.
so shitty. Like when I told my senior manager, I was like, yeah, so like X, Y, and Z. And he was like, no, I'm pretty sure we emailed you. And then I was like, no. And then he goes, well, I got the email. And I was like, because you're a what?
Did you work here?
And he was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Jesus. Word. Hopefully the fan comes into alignment soon. If not, we're gonna have to shoot it.
Well, for as long as this house has been here, that fan has made that noise. It's always been a
Well,
bit of
it's
comfort.
well that's the deal, right? It's the trick, as Sally Fingers would say, is in the timing. I still love that little train thing. That's
What?
the little train recorder. Let's watch that.
Yeah.
It's like, ew. Oh man. 22nd of February. What year? Every year. Get out. I don't know if you noticed that, Isaac, but there was an interviewee who had a birthday the 22nd of February, and I was like, that was going to kill me because Hot Fuzz. Wonderful movie.
Go with the connection.
That's okay. Didn't expect it. That's... Oh, man. Hey, you turn like 37 in like 40 days.
When's your birthday?
March 6th.
Yeah, woo! I'm following right along in my mother and sister's footsteps. So,
Growing old?
Ryan, you get a kick out of this. No. So my
Right.
mother, her birthday is when her grandmother died. My sister's is when I believe my granny died. Yours is when Gina died. Well, I say Ruben's.
And I feel like that's ominous.
Yeah. So I'm like,
You about to fucking kill me or something?
no.
Dude, that Green Hills Theater is haunted, I think.
Why?
So, when I went and saw the Batman, that was when Gene died.
Mm-hmm.
And then, when we went and saw Longlegs,
Oh,
there, right?
So good.
And then I leave, and I get a text message of the assassination attempt or whatever, and I was like, are you fucking serious? Like,
Jesus.
yeah. This place is cursed.
Is it blurst? You got to get that little fucking, like a little model thing. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Might be working on that shit. Very neat. Yeah, that's pretty fun. That is the Penguin's like bomb in Batman Returns from like 1991.
This is what I throw at people. And this is what it does, like over the shoulder when I cast Sing Stray on them.
There you go. Oh man, that would be a cool way to what do you call it? Like kind of like prismatic spray, how it kind of trances them or whatever. Pretty neat.
No, mine is more of like a pulse that just kind of goes out that makes them.
Ben has a sleep mask that like touches and like massages and has like different kinds of lights. I was like, what? Because I'm thinking to myself,
Maybe the
Don't touch the face.
massaging lights. I want to sleep.
yeah, I will. I mean, they do it in such a way that's like it's almost hypnotic pattern. It feels like. Oh,
I gave it a shot, but no, but the massaging on the face sounds good.
I just want like the ice pack thing. So it's just
I would
cold on
actually
the
would
face,
rather
you know
just
what I'm
have
saying?
the warm one, just the nice. If it just stays warm, the problem is it gets cold after a while, and then it's like now it's just cold on my face.
We have the opposite problem because I like in the mornings if it's way too early. There used to be a thing of Cool Whip that was like 2 years old in the freezer, and a little ice pack that was about a year old. Now, oh yeah, I'd wake you up.
I was hoping this thing would not spin as long,
Why?
because then somebody comes to my desk and starts asking me questions like, "You haven't told us to stop spinning."
Ah,
Kind of like the candle thing from Shogun.
bro.
You have a candlestick of time.
Dude, that is fantastic. Like, what a show that didn't end when we thought, and you were really mad. I'm telling you. Like, for real.
Just like the best part is it just leaves so much unanswered.
I mean, the
Or
thing
it's not
is,
completed yet.
well, yeah, like the thing is, and if there was going to be a season 2 and it just cuts off and then it was all like, it didn't get renewed. So I was like, really? Do you know or have any inclination about what you would like the Paladin's name to be?
The paladin.
Mm-hmm. The Warforged Paladin of the Watchers.
Ooh.
What?
You are fine. At the farm. Madeline. Who is Madeline?
Oh.
Because we have the Wallace Holiday. I am very close. No, and Justin's going to be named Greg Gardner. I mean,
Mhm.
and then Ben, after James is like, yeah, just be Pat Minotaur. Like, because I really wanted him to be Minotaur. But I'm like, okay, we would all kind of chuckle, but I'm like, nah, I need something that incorporates them. But I haven't figured it out yet.
I don't know, but I think you have some options.
Okay. I most certainly do. I thought about one today. I was like, yeah, that'd be kind of neat. But it'd be kind of fun. You have to let me know if there's
Pick a
any.
bird.
Huh?
Pick a bird.
Perfect. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Mine's sign language. Sorry, there was a
Just that, no, I mean, it's like, that's perfectly you. I love it. No, that's very fair.
What was he? What were you going to say? That I interrupted you?
No, you're fine. Where's it at? Did you help him with the map on the book? In the front?
No.
No. Random insider trading, but I was like, ooh, that'd be handy. I saw that and I was like, that's so cool just to have the thing in the front.
I think he made that.
Nice.
And like
Oh.
whole
Yeah.
thing.
For whatever reason, I had not looked at this closely enough and I had not noticed a spider on the back of the book. And I was like, ah!
Mhm.
Well, now I'm really spooked. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oop. There you go. Yeah. That works perfectly, actually, since you said a bird. I was gonna call you Heron.
Mhm.
Like the boy and the heron.
Mhm.
Neat.
That's on my list.
That's also what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, perfect.
Yeah.
What does the H stand for? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
The H stands for I needed it to say heron.
Amazing. That is my favorite fact. Oh, yeah. Very cool. Okay, y'all. I love it. Well, we actually live with a guy. His name is E.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, Easton, whatever, like Ethaniel. I'm blanking on all these E. Evan. That's like, where's an actual E name? But yeah, it was just E.
Ernest.
Eric.
Yeah.
Huh?
Eric. Eric's a good one.
Eric. Yeah, there you go.
Evelyn. No, probably do
That's my
say no.
sister's name.
Easton.
Weston.
See, so Easton Nash, and I didn't know a Weston Banning. Dude was wild. It's really good guitar player there. Oh man. Also, no, very hot and cold relationship. I had a very vivid memory of 5 a.m. before a ski trip. He and I got into it.
Easton Nash?
No, Weston Banning. He spit on me after I tore his shirt.
I was like,
And we are about to go on a ski trip in a youth group for a church. I was like, yes, this is a good old Tennessee living right there. So, much fun. Sadly, everybody in my entire life has been passionate with me. So it's one of those, I have to play the long game. But, alrighty. Neat. Just start playing a exordium. It's crazy, all skies and stuff. Okay. Cool. All right. Heading into to me. The Sapphire Serpent. You have inside, you've been here, 100 times. People, it's not like Cheers, obviously, not like a Melody's Rest where, the theme song starts and it just starts going. But it's one of those, you do get the knowing nods. People who are kind of the under, or the more shifty folks who are down on their luck, or people who literally just came off a ship and they needed a stiff one, right? Because they ran out of their, allotment on their ship a week ago, and they're jonesing. Oh, you are fine. Someone's on their computer. Boom. They cast a spell at Womp. people playing liar's dice, just having a good time. A dwarf that you've engaged with several times, being the proverbial Cormac of this place. Halleck Flask Forge has not as heavy of armor as Cormac, a little more agile. Both of them look like they could pack a mean punch, but this guy has just a meaner looking fist and the little knuckles that adorn them when he straightens his hand and something locks into place, that you've seen happen a couple times before, and just, oh look. So, standing around, sees you. Hey, there he is. What are you doing in there?
Oh, coming by to see Orinda.
Jane here.
What?
Oh, she just stepped out for a second. She'll be right back.
No. Go spend a coin at the bar.
Gonna put it on a stiff one for you. Our best customer over here. And he'll put his arm around you, walk over, doop, doop, sit down. It'll be 2 mups. Made of steel and wood. 2 flagons, sat down, and they take it by the hand, like on the tops, go, and they turn the handles towards you. So, what have you been seeing her about? He takes and puts it up. Bing.
After taking a nice long draw. Eugene said she maybe got some information on some going abouts. That might be worthwhile for me passing info along to,
Yeah.
some of the usuals.
Things may be going about. You got to get that other short one in here. There. Big spender. Mean cuss.
Yeah, he's might be a little green around the gills, I've heard.
He just loses it. Aye, he is. Storm's coming. And you kind of get that like staticky feel in the air right before there's about to be rain. Mm-hmm. But Orinda walks through the door. Walks in. Not like a real reverence there, but you can see, there's the blue dragonborn with the incredibly copper-looking horn. And it's wild. I cannot find another picture like that. Like Cyanrath is very specifically, he looks like a blue dragon. All other blue dragonborns I've seen, they're all standard 2-horn, red, like very slick looking. Matt Mercer explained it over. He tried a really cool one where it was more serpent-like. The neck was longer, and it's very neat. But
Reminds me of like the lizard folk out of Divinity Original Sin.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, she'll walk in, and just kind of takes stock, looks around, notices you,
Kind of to the scalp.
and you'll see like a little thing of electricity, and she'll kind of walk over. Somebody will try to stop her, like just to get her attention, and later, stop it. Eye light up. People back away pretty quickly. Hey there.
Orinda?
Eric, it's been a little while. That isn't wrong.
No, just Eugene's had me all sorts of busy.
Well, he does like to keep busy. And there's a lot of shit to do.
And hell, it's only been like 3 days.
I have needs.
I know.
She walks far. Pours
Well, I'm
herself
here
out
now.
some wine. Okay, well you are. Well, we have to gather the knights of the round, as it were. with the increased tension, we thought one of your friends may have an inn at a particular spot. Probably closed down for a little while. Might be a perfect spot to.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely ask.
Yeah,
May take convincing.
sure. Well, isn't a trip about to happen? They won't even know.
Well, I mean, that's true.
Yeah, just make it happen. Easy, right?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, that could work.
Sure. I mean, Milliard and the title card, right?
Well, I think the problem I've heard, and I just actually was with the guy. He's booked out.
Bless you.
Like,
Or
they're
gonna
going on a
assist
boat.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Are they fleeing from them?
I don't think so. They made it seem like they're kind of getting into some serious shit.
Like what?
I don't know. They, like, Eugene didn't even know that they were already booked. It was already in the logs.
No.
I swear it.
That Minotaur is he's a character, but he keeps his house
He
in
runs
order.
a tight fucking ship, is what he does.
You. Oh, and she slides over another beverage. Well, if we can make that happen, it'll be great. Why don't they skip that other thing? It sounds really dangerous.
Well, I mean, they seem to get all worked up about it.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
But if I find out, I'm good for it.
Oh, I know. Well, what do you know about?
But still, you guys could use that as a venue while they're out.
Well, we clean up after ourselves.
I mean, I can see about getting a copy of a key so it's gotta break nothing.
Sure.
I just small cut of the door fee.
Hey, regular fee.
Easy.
Regular fee. Okay. Well, how long are they gonna be gone?
Well, I'd have to see if I could figure out where they're going.
Okay.
Because they're booked on the War Bridge, so I can take a peek at next time in Eugene's office.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you try and do that?
Yeah.
She gets a big grin when you say the wall bridge, because the running gag that you would know is Eugene hates it because the wall bridge comes in and it's like, yeah, we own the place, and it's insanity. But they do a good job and make a lot of coins, so
So that would be a shit show.
That's right.
It is the world bridge.
100%.
I had a fun little song when you guys are sailing. I'm very excited. But yeah, standard fee for the door with the key. Get any good letters recently?
I haven't cracked them yet.
No?
I'll reach in the
Well,
satchel.
hold up. Come in the back. Don't
Yeah.
forget your drink. She picks up her thing of wine and
Grab the satchel and follow her back.
okay. You go in there. You do see the same thing they did, which was basically a device that can like cloak something like almost like an anti-magic field. So it stops, like, funny enough, it would be almost like an anti-X-ray machine. If they're smuggling something. And then go to the back. they have something in their office, and you've been a part of this, you know what's going on. They get in there and they flip a switch, and it's akin to like a silencing aura. But you have known it from time to time to be able to cast on a truth, but she does not do that now. So what do we got? How many did you get?
How many letters was he given?
So he was given, I believe, 2.
Okay.
Because one place you were to come out of the 3 was this. So not really letters, just a message of
Well, yeah, there was one to go see Orinda,
yes.
and then you said he was given letters to go to the library.
Yes. So you're gonna have 2 letters in total.
Okay.
One will be to the library. The other is actually the merchant's ring.
Okay.
That will. You're going there later, effectively, because funny enough, they. Yeah. I'm like,
Sorry, I did not understand. So
no, it's one of those. You're good because I am not very good at this. I'm just. I'm just.
I'll be
kidding.
like, I've got 2.
I gotta make that real. Okay, makes that good to go. Okay, you got them. It's standard scrolls, or standard just normal letters.
Are they sealed at all?
So one is sealed. The one for the library would be a seal that would be from the house of Belthanor. That's where the 2 ladies are.
2.
The two ladies that were 3 that somebody shot in.
Oh, okay.
So Belthanor being the place where you can make any deal, a domino. I want to
Say
call
that was for the library?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So
And the one for the merchant's ring is not sealed. The seal of the one where it is from Belthanor, it's like very much almost like a yin and yang kind of a deal.
Mhm.
So
we'll set that one down on the table or counter,
yeah, so there's like a desk and a couple
Yeah.
chairs.
and then he'll take the unsealed one and just kind of unfurl it or unfold it and just take a peek to see who's it addressed to.
Yep.
And he's kind of blading it to where Orinda cannot see, so he
Okay.
can kind of.
I thought you were going to point it at her so she can read the runes and not you. It's like, got him.
Well,
Okay.
figured that. Does the X-ray type thing dispel, or is it just?
It would keep anything from penetrating. It wouldn't actually like cut it off.
Got it.
So, and that is something that is not active, right? That's something that would go somewhere in a crate or something like that. So, or yeah, it's pretty big to keep on a person, but maybe if a big enough person did it, so in this, this actually is going to be in a very, I don't want to say plain handwriting, but looks almost self-taught, or they made it want to seem that way.
So would you describe it as like very simple?
To a degree, it's one of those where it's very satisfying, where the lines are perfect, but it's basic. It's very, very like Arial font.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So in the merchant's ring, this would actually be going to a bookmaker, and they would sell inks and books and papers and things like that. Almost like a Gutenberg type press place. You have one of these, like they can do some amount of books. Of course, there's magic. So, but a printing press is still something that's pretty interesting. The letter will read, I hope this finds you well. I am in need to spread his word. We all need this message to come out and for it to be written into infinity. This is just the first step, many. That once we agree upon our contracting or service, we will continue partnership until we both deem it wise to end. Yours faithfully, R. P.S. I need a wedding present. Something that's out of this world. A manuscript beyond reason. How does one signify love with words? Vows are taken. Hearts married. And time spent with someone forever. Now, are you relating any of that information to Orinda?
Well, he reads it first.
Right. Yeah. So getting it, reading it.
Definitely does not hide any sort of like interesting facial expression as it gets to like, oh, this is a seditious conspiracy point, and oh, that's kind of sweet.
Mm-hmm. Is it delicious?
I mean, it's got something to be on the lookout for. Spreading word, and when is that ever good?
You're literally spreading the word about flight.
I'll kind of look back at it. Need to spread his word, and it needs to last. First step, I mean, setting up and spreading word for a fight. I mean, that kind of reads kooky.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, do you know who that's from? Or actually where it's going?
From just signed R.
Remember me. There it is.
It's going to the printing press.
Okay.
They got to set up the contract.
This sounds very grandiose. I mean, what do you need a contract for? Just make a bunch of books. There's magic in this world.
I mean, that's fair. if you hear anyone start talking about that stuff, let me know. Maybe some coin ticks over here.
Sure.
I mean, definitely send some of it your way.
I appreciate that, but be careful.
When am I not?
Yeah. Didn't I hear you say you were running around with Milliard?
Well, just a few moments ago.
So then that's when you weren't here.
Well, I mean, I had only just heard the tale and started to spin it because I figured if I can get him on a ticket, and if he actually did what they're saying about him,
you don't want to be there when that happens. When that goes down. If what they say is true.
Well, hell, I ain't gonna be there, but my coin is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't kill coins.
No, you cannot.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What about the other one?
Well, that one, it's sealed,
And
so that ain't never stopped me before.
okay, well,
But
if you would like assistance, she can help you try to finagle that.
I guess the other thing with that, you know, there was a odd lady traveling with that Milliard fellow.
But the quiet, dirty girl.
Yeah,
I mean, okay.
she got real interested when Eugene was talking about tall guy.
She kind of thinks for a second, like,
Black hair, stubble. I think Eugene said the nicest teeth you've ever seen.
and she like,
ring any bells?
these are the nicest teeth you've ever seen, and she has just ridiculously sharp, jagged, like they are white, but not in the right way.
There's a different perspective on beauty and a standard that humans typically cannot reach. It's not fair to,
Put her hand on you. I understand.
right? Because they're usually all crooked and shit.
Mm.
Or missing. Or just not a natural color.
She's like, okay, well, save it for the next rally. Anti-human rally. Okay, well, I'll be on the lookout for a tall guy, dark hair, just a
Stubble.
well, I mean,
Real nice teeth.
what if he shaved that day and he never smiles? But he's tall.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's all I got right now.
Well, I mean, I'll look out for that and let you know. Same way to contact you.
Mhm.
And if you are away for several days again,
Well, eventually we'll pick them up from one of the drop spots.
yeah. Well, I just hope none of them are time sensitive.
Well, I mean,
You know, cheese goes blue if it's left out for too long.
it's called mold. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Ugh.
Well, I guess I live over in the Commons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sleepy fellow.
I bunk with this other fella there.
Is this is Yark's beard longer?
It is
Or this about the same?
more unkept.
Okay, gotcha.
So it would appear, yeah.
A little, like a
it's
little bit,
bit
yeah.
longer.
Just a smidge, okay. All right. Trying to, in my mind, have the comparison. Okay, well, if we see you or your roommate again, we'll let them know if anything changes.
Well, let's, I guess, crack into this other one. And he'll go ahead and retrieve from his satchel some of his supplies from his forgery kit.
Yep.
Just in case he needs to use them to recreate the seal. But we'll attempt to.
So you can do it one of two ways. You can try and do it before it's cracked open, like to make it be like it's never not there, and you can almost reheat it, right?
I mean, that's going to be his preference is
So
trying to get into it and preserving the seal
Yeah.
to where it can be reapplied.
so she'll basically give you advantage.
Okay. What kind of roll we need?
So I think it's 4 forgery, sleight of hand, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Are you proficient with forgers?
Yep.
Yeah. So go for a sleight of hand, and you have advantage on it. So.
Nice. That'd be a 23.
Yeah, it's almost perfect.
Okay.
She's actually charging your like the end of one of the tips for the forgery kit to where it's almost heating up, and that softens the wax just enough to unseal it.
That was the Belfinar seal.
Yeah, Belthanor, or Belthanor, I should say. I need to find that full phrase again because that's actually a phrase in Celestial. that means you cannot pay for everything. And it is shortened to be, you can buy anything. It's like slang. It's, honestly, I don't remember where it came from. It may have been Ultron here, but I was like, that's awesome. Name iterations, super fun. The oh no, I guess I wouldn't have that. I was thinking about the address, but you open it up. Smells of it's subtle, like refined. I keep want to say ambergris. I'm almost trying to just describe the perfume from the movie Hannibal. But anywho, it's a refined, very, very, very slightly sweet smell, and a little bit of like iron. Okay. You open it up. This is very, very nice handwriting. It is perfect calligraphy. Think about if Ruben wrote you a letter in which he was trying to make you think that he was going to get you or something. I was going to say make it think that you care, but he doesn't.
That's I was rude. I was like, I don't think he would say that.
Yeah.
And then it's like, why would he spend the time to write a letter about how you're going to kill me in calligraphy?
Yeah. So. This would be effectively a catalog system in the library, right? Or the place that you would be going. And it would tell you to go essentially.
Who's it addressed to?
Nobody. Because there's an understanding here. You were going to do this.
Okay.
So they're basically saying, all right, go to the murder mystery section of this. Or, no, it'll be the Menage a Trois that was not. I don't know what 2 would be. No, it's not it.
Duo.
The duo, yeah. But it's
We're talking about in French. I guess it's just do, right? Do.
there you go.
Menage.
Yeah.
Menage a deux.
That would be kind of like the section. The book would be. Let me see really quick here.
So like some second section.
So effectively, it's telling you go here and find this book. So
Okay.
section, that's the first part. Book is the second part. What's that in French? My best enemy, ma meilleur ennemi or enemy.
Baguette. Croissant.
That's what.
Crucial.
So yeah, it's MAMEILLEURE.
Is this
ENN.
important for me to write that particular?
I'm gonna text this to you.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, it's the name of the song from Arcane, but it's called my best enemy. That's the first of my 33-minute playlists that I do over and over and over again.
He's cool. He's cool.
But that's it. And if you show that to Orinda, like, what? So a reading list or someone telling you to go to a rendezvous and pick up their favorite book.
Maybe. But it is yep.
Well, wake me when they roll over. I.e., when it gets interesting, talk to me.
Well, anything you need me to run?
Mm,
Outside of getting you a copy of that key, or at least, I can probably pick the lock and let you know how to get in.
yeah.
One of your deft hands or something.
I mean, the key would be great. think one of your companions is real good friends with one of the five.
Well, what about companions?
Well, I think, formerly known as Dorian, is really good friends with Will Doris. You can try to work your way to getting me into that place. And we'll make it both, or worth both our whiles.
So you want an invite for a meeting with Will Doris?
No, I want the same thing you're giving me to Melody's Rest that you're doing to
Ah,
Doris.
Is Varric also companions with Nyx?
Who?
Varric and Nyx do know each other, but
It's very
Nyx
light,
does
but
not know that Varric is Frank.
yes. Well, and it's another thing too. There's a very subtle thing. Like she knows what's going on to a degree, but it's one of those like it's not an unspoken thing because she has not verified that. But she also has seen you and Nick's like, hey, that you have spoken before.
Yeah.
And also, she could take that angle as well of, okay, we'll talk to your roommate, and she's saying that with an angle of more of you guys being like fraternizing together, and saying, cool, get me into Will Doris' place. Because the voice of the people has some wild stuff.
I'll see if I can shake anything loose.
Well, thanks. I know it's asking a lot, but hey,
I mean, I didn't say I was going to come cheap, but
everything in there isn't.
right?
Yeah. And she'll, tap her horn. Well, you best run along.
Thanks for the drinks. I owe you anything for this one?
No, just give me that key.
And he will tuck away both the letters.
Okay. And that would have happened basically like right after. So then they were walking doing their thing. So they had a little engagement.
So where he'll be heading next is to,
The library, possibly.
well, actually,
Is
the merchant's ring where he needs to drop off the printing press before or after the library?
So, library's here. Orinda's like right over here. Ring's over here.
You
So,
would hit the merchant ring and then
so you're gonna see.
what?
You're gonna see. I'm gonna send you a message.
Okay.
No, you'll see this. You'll see a bird in white robes, big tall man, white robes.
Oh.
Nyx and Little Doris chatting.
Where?
Merchant's ring.
Okay. And are these the same ones that?
Yep.
Okay.
And Nyx and Little Bird Lady are just a couple of songbirds. That's a corporate link right there. That's what you see, and then we cut to these folks getting back to Melody's Rest.
So as he's getting in, what is the merchant's ring from a visual perspective? Is it like a big market?
It is. It is. So it's a big. I don't want to say farmer's market. It's like a bazaar, right? Like you go in and all sorts of like wild things. Have you seen the movie? No one has, but the movie Wish, like the latest Pixar type thing. You could even think about Frozen too,
sure
where it's
I
in
have.
the like just the inner courtyard kind of a deal. There's just things around.
No, I have not seen that one yet. That's the one with the star?
Yes.
Yeah, I have not seen that one yet.
But yeah, and they call it the Merchant's Ring because it is like, funny enough, it's almost like an outlet mall kind of a deal. There's a place in the center where shops are booths, and then you kind of do a lap on the outside, and there's across like walkway where you can get out north, south, east, or west. And it's just got a bunch of stores. And they got magical items, potions, scrolls,
The
printing press.
From Frank's recollection, the bird is the one he caught a very short glimpse of when he was tailing gentleness after the explosion.
Not in the robe. This is a different entity. The thing that you saw was the robot.
Okay, he only saw the robot. Now he's seeing a colorful bird.
Oh yes, And
is it a tall person with dark hair?
And they got that stuff.
Okay.
Defining
So
features.
he is getting lucky and just randomly running into
Luck. Some say luck is when opportunity meets preparation. Yeah, so.
Or in this case, it's just luck. There's no preparation involved in them randomly doing that.
It's me prepping.
When the,
And if he didn't
when the
know-
preparation is the deity, it's luck on the part.
Yeah. He
That's
Frank
It's like Greg Medley arguing why the nothing's free. Where it's like, no, this is immovable object that I'm trying to.
that's like if you believe in God and God makes something happen. I'm lucky.
Oh yeah, that's it, man. That's it. All right. So Meliar kicks in the door. I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, no, obviously didn't do that. But you guys walk in. I'm assuming, unless the door's locked.
Door's locked.
She's actually gonna go around and try to get upstairs before she goes in the front door.
Okay. Now, when you say goes around and tries to get upstairs,
So you're gonna go climb through a second-story window?
Is there not?
There's a back door, but
Yeah.
it's also locked,
Okay,
and there's no entrance into the upstairs from the outside.
I had a skewed
Hey, don't we all? It's all good.
perception of what this place looked like.
High or low?
I'm gonna go in the front door.
No, it's locked.
The front door's locked.
All
Oh,
entrance into Melody's Rest is blocked without being
Well-
allowed in or breaking.
So
she still is gonna try. She's gonna assume it's open.
I will say there is a window open on the second floor.
No.
And this one- she was gonna go up
Ernest
and
is
clear
making
the
sure the
rooms.
place cannot be entered without breaking in.
Yeah, it seems like your luck's running out.
There's a window open, and there's actually a rope ladder descended down from it.
No, it's a
It says
news.
gym, and there's a fucking neon sign outside.
It was not. It was not important.
That's an omen.
Front door
Oh
lock.
my god! Yep, yeah.
Milliard brushes past you and rattles the door.
So upon hearing the rattling on the door, Ernest kind of tenses up, and then he hears the insistent rattling, and it's like,
Boy, I think they're back. Go on, open that.
They're already dead.
I have my like little pistol underneath the table, just pointing at the door, like you let him in.
Ernest walks up to the door. He just kind of watches the handle rattle more. Then the moment there's a slight pause, who is it?
I can break one of your windows out.
He's just like, no, it's not an empty threat for it. Unlocks the door and he's like,
That took a long time to fix. Please don't.
No, I wouldn't do that. This place ain't nothing. Action for the past 3 days.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Come on, did you lose Frank?
Yeah, he died. I'm the next
He had a
day.
few errands to run, but we've got passage
So
on
he
the
ushers them in and then closes and locks the door again.
You see the big slender man? He's like, I'm gonna get in here.
There he is. I was looking for him. I'm gonna run upstairs and get out of bed before we get here.
It's like, I can't get under the sheets.
We did get passage on that ship, and whether or not you guys are going, I gotta go. Because there's some visitors coming here. They be looking for me. It's not going to be good. It's a royalty kind. What's the island's name?
Which one?
Maybe it's
The
all
one
of
in
us.
the
Belthanor?
So Belthanor
Mhm.
is the place where you made 3 into 2.
Yeah, the leftover
Hold on,
royalty from
hold on,
Belfast.
hold on.
Some Belthanoran princesses?
Belthanor.
Mhm.
Nikolash.
Belfast.
Belt Tanner.
Beltanner.
Yeah, whichever one.
Bumblebee Kingdom.
There's going to be two very, very angry princesses who are going to be storming this island if they know that I'm here. So,
How much do you know the scuttlebutt, like, around the town? Like, in terms of just random weird happenings, like...
I mean, he doesn't actively seek it out, but he
Okay.
runs a tavern and is a gregarious, talkative man, so...
He would have a retort to that.
He was
almost.
a gregarious, talkative man.
Well,
Until very...
hey, you know, you have a quick retort, like, no, not angry princesses, angry soon-to-be queens.
So, that's princesses.
Okay, yes, sorry. I was going to just say they were queens, but I needed to lead up to that. I apologize. It's 10:15. I apologize.
Not angry princesses. Angry princesses.
Well, angry betrothed.
But there is a difference between princesses and like rising heirs.
Madeline, I do appreciate your defense here, but no. I lost when I was born.
JK.
No, but thank you very much. You just know that. So, and that's a big kind of rising thing. And also, funny enough, there is another soon-to-be wed couple. And it would be the daughter of one of the five, Nestaril, little bird lady, daughter of Kale, Stormwind or Skywatcher. I forget which one I like better. So they Skywalker. Yeah. And Akia or Aquila, Aquila. That is the actual queen of Kaesong. So, Belthanor.
Ernest thinks of all of that, including bird ladies about to get married, but is it relevant to what's happening right now? Or
well, the Belthanor thing is, and I'm sorry, I'm throwing a lot more just like scuttlebutt things that would be talkative to the town. And the bird thing is important because of who this person's traveling with. They're the man that you guys have seen with the bird lady.
Oh, so Ernest recognizes the bird lady.
Well, I don't know if you've met them personally, but you would be like, that's kind of, wait a minute.
So, if I'm tracking this correctly, what Varric was seeing arriving in the merchant's ring, this bird person being very friendly with Nyx
and Lil Doris,
is loyalty?
Well, it's one of the five's spawn, but because technically, they're not royal. Like, they don't consider themselves a monarchy or a power like that. But
they are
yes.
senators.
No, they're nobility. Yeah, so they are lords and ladies of whatever. Sorry.
Dude, when our
I don't know, I was told they were coming.
yeah,
So,
if they're on the urgency of it, or
a little bit.
and
But I mean, there's not much I can do about it right
so they're
now.
coming into town potentially really soon, potentially today, and you came right back here to bring them maybe to just knock the whole fucking building down.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. And he shakes his flag and goes some more. Sorry.
I mean,
I can go. It's just as easy for me to sleep out on the street. But yeah. Sorry to drag you into it. Get
I
murdered.
feel like I'm already in it,
Yeah.
and it's one where maybe earlier this week I would have been like, no, it's more easily defensible here, but that is objectively untrue. We have learned.
And not to mention, depending on
I'm gonna go check the window.
if you
Take that.
if I'm on your good side or not, you just hand me into them. But I hope you wouldn't do that. You're a main character.
Why are they after you?
Kill one of these.
I killed one of them. There was supposed to be 3 of them, but I accidentally killed one.
You see Cormac just go.
Accident.
Yeah, I was supposed to kill their dad.
Cormac goes like this, and then goes even
Ernest is about
further.
to roll an insight check, and he's like, okay, just elaborate.
Woo! Gino Riconda knows, but
It would be like rumor-esque. Like, there's no fucking way this man did this thing, but now it's like, yeah, no, I did. It's not just rumors, kind of a deal. And it's one of those. How's he still alive?
It was me and my crew's job. He was supposed to offer that king. And my compatriot was disguised as the queen.
So
He's an ooze. He's an ooze. He can take shape. He can take shape as whatever he pleases. So he's
you
supposed to
actually
be,
hear that?
he was supposed to be the queen. And the king was supposed to come up with a little bit of hanky-panky. He was there. I was supposed to be the guard on watch. And so I, get ready to do my part, go in, killing blow, and his daughter kicked in the door. Well, they wouldn't say kicked in, but she barged in, and I was took me by surprise. She took a shot.
She startled you and you shot her.
What?
She startled you and you shot her.
Yeah. And by that time, gave the king enough time to jump out the window. That's why he walks like a limb. He's never recovered. And he's declared war on whatever it is they fancy fighting right now.
So getting spooked and jumping immediately to violence has just kind of been your thing forever.
Well, no, I was a bit more collected. It's high stakes.
I mean, he was there to assassinate.
Yeah, it's not
The
supposed to be.
king.
There's not supposed to be any witnesses.
Well,
So
I mean, I
if
feel like this
did
was
the job
put
right-
in information 2 days ago.
If I did the job right, and we went out in the hallway, and then bloody fucking gaggle of nursery kids. Well,
You were gonna fucking. So this is you guys can't hear. You were gonna shoot him. I would just shoot him if you're trying to be subtle. I taught you better than that.
no, I wasn't going to shoot him.
What's the second bullet for yourself?
No, I wasn't going to shoot him. I had my sword drawn.
Hmm.
It's going to be quite like, but there was not supposed to be any witnesses. And I just figured I had enough time to, do the deed. But everything happened so fast.
Okay.
And if they get wind that I'm here, which they very well might, because my name's being plastered all over anything with the surface, because I'm about to be in a fist fight with someone, they'll fucking know I'm here. Not in this location, but at least in the city.
When's the fight?
I think it's in day.
I don't think it's that fast.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, you could just be wrong, but that's just.
Maybe they're coming to see the
Frank knows
fight.
the greater details. What'd you say, Cormac?
Maybe they're coming to see the fight. Going back just like, I don't fucking know at this point, man.
I don't know. Probably not. They'd be here for a reason.
Okay, so
I mean,
again, I guess we can wait for Frank to fucking traipse his ass back in here and get a little more information.
now, I'll tell you, if I sense trouble coming, you've had enough trouble here. I know I'm a trouble starter, but I'm not going to jump that whole lot on your side.
I mean, it sounds like you sense the trouble coming right now.
Oh,
I feel like that seems to be a key problem in our defense, is none of us are sensing any trouble coming.
no. One of the voices in my head, which actually that one, he was real. He was really he told me that along the way. And he was going to enjoy watching me be probably drama quoted and whatever else they might not do. So,
Wait, did he just say on the way here you ran into it?
yeah.
Or just kind
Not like to this place right now, just to the city. Sailing from somewhere. Or flying.
Hold on.
You ran into someone while you were on the way here that wants to watch you be drawn and quartered?
That's flying or sailing here now?
No, I think the queens are whoever. The twins. They're on their way here. The person who spoke to me, who I'm pretty sure was here, is my old captain. He was just invisible. I tried to get him to just pull the trigger on me in the street, but he's a coward. He just shrugs.
Hold on, like, if you want to die, why are you running from it?
Can you corroborate any of this?
Yeah.
A little better than that.
No, she was there. She saw the whole
Well,
thing. My flagon got stolen. I got pissed.
He did pull the trigger. The gun just didn't go off. And I heard his movements, but not his words.
He's pretty tricky customer.
So,
He holds the spell book. It's new space.
So, invisible man.
Yeah.
Threatened you, or invisible man that wants you dead. You ran into on your way back here to a place that had a lot of issues
He's probably
with
known
invisible
enough.
things.
He's known enough to hit all time on me.
He's outside the window.
Yeah.
It's not the comforting thought you think it is.
He'll shrug. He's like, I mean, if it's any consolation, we're a bunch of very small fish in a very big pond. So.
Okay. I need to understand. Just for my personal.
We need a drink.
I have one.
Perfect. I'm gonna grab some glasses.
Do,
You go to take a sip of that, and it's empty.
He turns it upside down. His hand is quivering.
God damn, son, it's been like 10 seconds.
And
I'm
behind
kinda-
the bar.
do you want to die or do you want to live at this point?
Whiskey.
I mean, either way, it doesn't really
Get him
matter
some
to me.
peppermint schnapps.
See, like, if we're going to be adventuring, I mean, I guess we can reiterate this to Frank when he comes back. If you see me die, I swear to God, if you bring me back from the brink,
Define brink.
if my life leaves my eyes, if you bring me back from the brink,
My life has left my eyes right now. Like,
if you bring me back from that, I don't know, precipice, if I go over that edge, I'm dead, and there's no breath in my lungs, you bring me back, I will bloody kill you. All right? You got to promise me here.
I don't have the way to bring somebody back from the dead, so.
Yeah, I don't.
You can bury me in mud, and I'd be satisfied.
Will do, I suppose.
Can I be?
That's outside of my wheelhouse, but
Can I be
the
pragmatic?
comfortable embrace of death can have you.
The only
Wonderful.
thing you can do legally is a finishing move.
Put me out of my misery. Bye.
If you're just unconscious, you're getting up.
Yeah, if I'm unconscious dead, that's fine. If I'm breathing, don't
He just hiccups once. He's like, oh, he's dead. Just,
don't pull the plug just because you hate me. But it's my belief. I guess my people's belief. If we die, we've burned bright in this life. We get to burn brighter in the next one. But if I get brought back, the next time I would die, then the kindling that I offer the great flame is going to be tainted, and I'm going to come back as a fight at the end of a match. So, when we die, we go back to the flame. The first flame, the great flame. If we burn bright enough, I can come back as dragon fire, forest fire, wizard's fireball, anything great.
you just see the sun.
I look at my
In
gun.
Milliard's head.
How many of your people am I looking
But I swear to God,
Do you fire a shot?
my soul's tainted with cowardice because I had to just come back and live one more day. But I again. Like I say, I'm just a fart in the wind. All right? This is great importance to me. All right. Okay. What about that?
Something of great importance to me.
Yeah, thanks. Just let me go.
I'm gonna need you to dial it back about 25%
Okay. Sorry, I just.
on the chaos you are bringing about. You're welcome to stay. They'd already find your name connected to this place, and they're probably going to come knocking at some point anyway. So that ship sailed, or is actively sailing here.
Yeah, we're sorry about that. Like I said, if it's going to put you all in danger, I can let myself out.
And the Invisible Man?
Yeah, it's Captain.
Thulric.
He's Captain Thulric.
Thulric Valen.
And he's missing an eye.
They used to call him Captain Steel.
He's pretty well put together. Real military type. So, you see him, best just to run.
One-eyed military man walk the
Who
other
could
way.
turn? Who could turn invisible too? So you wouldn't even see him.
Just always be running.
If I feel an eye on me,
Yeah, there you go. His depth perception's real bad.
That's all.
So his aim
he laughs as he like is handing out glasses of whiskey to everybody. Looks like you might need a few more minutes on yours, I guess.
I think so. I'll take a sip of it.
Hello.
Of that? With the whiskey?
Wait.
Yeah. It tastes like water.
Something's amiss. He'll shoot it back.
Okay.
And he'll set it down, but he'll get quiet for a second thinking about it.
Yeah, it didn't burn.
So we secured. You managed to secure passage in the World Bridge?
Somebody had already booked us in.
I'm hating all of this.
Any ideas? Who?
To be like
I mean, somebody who wants it there, obviously.
That's not necessarily a good thing.
Well, they just do fancy shit.
All right, it's like good insight.
Who, besides our merry little band, knew or knows we wanted passage on that ship? Has anybody in this room mentioned that to anyone not in this room? Obviously, we'll have to discuss it with Frank when he gets back. But
Sorry, you looking at me like I'm a.
Oh,
yeah, that was me.
We're supposed to get on, so you can get
I believe you. His brain's fucking leaking out of his ears.
Hey, yeah.
I haven't spoken to anybody except the people in this room and Frank.
What's your grandfather?
We don't really talk. We live together. Doesn't mean he likes me all that much.
We don't have to unpack that
I was gonna say, oh. All
You
right.
can.
Lay on the couch.
Alright, trust building exercise. Everybody got it.
There it is.
Ah,
Yeah, we're gonna do
okay.
it. What the fuck is up with that?
So, we got passage. You came back on the way back. Invisible man threatening or angry with you or
Yeah, no worry about it.
attempted homicide. Sounds like.
Well, he said he wanted to watch me, so he'd enjoy it. He like throws up his hands like, ooh.
It's the Team America like that level.
And then we've got some Belfanoran princesses, queen regents, some women that are rightfully upset with you. Is Pop Pop still alive?
Yeah, he's also the lamp.
The king that he was supposed
Oh
to
yeah,
get.
yeah, yeah. Oh yes.
He just limps along.
Yeah,
he was pretty
he's-
high. He was pretty high jump for like 3 stories.
He kind of mimics who's the maester from. Sorry, this is the thing in the head. It's got
Oh,
my-
Game of Thrones, the little hunched over dude.
Yeah, the old
Who's
maester.
pretending to be less spry than he is.
Either that or the one who likes to eat.
Yep, that one. Perfectly described. Thanks. Gotta look up that guy's name. The man who dies in what's Indiana Jones. There you go.
Oh, is that the same actor?
The guy who drinks from the cup. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you obviously can't tell it's him after. But
Oh, and he's the one whose like face melts and his eyes come down or whatever.
this is the one where he gets really old really fast because he drank from the wrong one from the thing. He's like, he chose old.
You should watch the regular show episode. that is that.
No,
But
no.
it's a omelet eating contest.
Oh.
And they try to win a hat.
Okay, so our afternoon
Was very pleasant.
also had some developments. So not an hour after you told me to let you know if somebody was coming to look for you, we had a couple of visitors right as we were getting the last of the rest of folks out to lock up. Very tall man and bird person. This man? Do we know who this is?
I mean, I don't know.
Not strike. Nah.
I believe he's rolling an insight.
21.
Less than that.
Okay, well, assuming that's a deception, but, gleaning, I mean, you just have enough to
She
explain
knows
what
who
this
the
is.
fuck that is.
There it is.
Ernest knew before he asked.
Indeed.
And then this Aarakocra,
I don't know.
should I roll another insight check? Or?
You most certainly can, yeah.
19.
Less than that. She does not know who that is.
Any ideas why folks in robes would be looking for you? They also... he had a very intense vibe to him.
What did he say?
Hi, how are you?
It's a nice day.
Yeah, he said it's a
Can I
lovely day.
Yeah, can I help
Can
you
you
in any
do
way?
me a favor?
Can you do me a favor? Just one question or a moment of your time.
Yeah, no, I just have
Was
to
he yelling something?
Oh,
He
yeah.
just asked, is gentleness here? And given the whole timbre of his voice, all of it made my fucking skin crawl. So I just told him to have a lovely day and then closed the door and locked it. And then I thought, I should find out, like, what do you want with gentleness? And then I opened the door and they were gone in the span of like 3-ish seconds. Just
Both of them?
You think
No
that whole
worries.
person just took him straight in the air?
I had to consider that. I didn't look up. He's just right up
Just
trying so hard.
He's like, quick, stamp!
You just see the tips of his
It's like this little bird person carrying a 6'8" person just.
Well, remember, her dad is one of the 5, so.
The dad is.
Her dad's one of the 5, so she's super strong.
Yeah, okay. That's very.
My dad could
He described you as this tall.
I know.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But no, that's fine. That's what I figured this happened too. But I was
No,
I'm not chasing that.
Well, the funny part too about that is like, for whatever reason, I'm like, oh, that bird looks awesome, and of course it's a female. Well, a lot of female birds are obviously the ones that are just not as colorful, and Kale is the just white. Like, what's up?
What is the parrot's weight to carry like ratio? Like
An African swallow or a regular swallow? European swallow. Mine python.
Oh, question word, great kid.
anyway, I was thinking at the tail. Anyway. So yeah. Also,
They can't carry a lot.
Yeah, I mean, no.
I know. Their bones have to be hollow just to carry themselves.
Yeah.
Do you know why they look for you?
You know?
Who are you worried that is looking for you?
Look,
Who are you worried about?
Yeah, you got a little parrot.
You're clearly worried somebody's looking for you. Otherwise, you would not have told me to. let you know if somebody's looking for you, and then
If it makes you feel better, we're all worried about people looking at us at this point. I need to ask Frank when he gets back.
Also,
we've got to pull at every thread, and this is a pretty thick one right now.
Thick.
look, we're your friends. We're not gonna judge it or kick you out.
We just
And if anything, I just figure you'd be honest with us, and I'll be honest with you.
we need to.
Cormac was looking at that face.
His phrasing is abrasive, but he's right. We need to be able to trust each other. We need to know as much information as possible as to who or what might be endangering us. Milliard's been very open about the many people that want him to die by their hand or just to see it happen. Thank you for that. Which I'm not any of it a little soon.
We're here now.
Who's looking for you?
The name that I know is Righteousness, but
Righteous. Sorry.
Is that the tall man?
yeah,
All right, hang on.
but I suspect that is not his name.
His name's Dave.
It's probably something stupid like that. Yeah.
Hey, who are you talking to? Do you see those too?
So if you're gentleness, and then there's a righteousness, is there like a meanness or a kindness or? No, I'm not making fun. I'm just wondering how many people are in your family.
No, I know. It's perfect.
Kindness, I'm like, that would check, but if there's just somebody in the group called meanness.
Listen, I didn't name it. I didn't name myself.
Everybody's this super intimidating presence, and then somebody hollering out, I mean this.
How y'all doing? It's about a day to you.
Oh, that's a great cricket in Big City.
Oh, man.
Kindness ran a potter shop. But
Ran the.
potter shop, you know, they make bowls.
No, that wasn't the part that.
You know, the Harry Potter theme store.
Harry Potter.
Scared Potter.
Potter. Ran the pottery shop. Where?
Righteousness is looking for me. I thought he was dead.
At least he's not visible. Is that?
That would be
Me too.
preferable, actually.
Uh,
Don't believe anything he says ever. I'm not sure he knows how to tell the truth.
Why is righteous? Who is righteousness?
How long you got?
I don't know. Could be 2 days, could be a couple hours, but we're
You just hear again.
The moment there's a fucking fight, he's just like, release me.
Going out there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Alright. God, no.
Righteousness named me.
Is he dead?
He's
That's one where you asked that as a joke earlier. I'm just like,
Ugh.
I'm thankful he is not.
So like, well,
He
I'm not trying to be mean, but like you an orphan, did he like scrape you up and just start naming kids?
No, he named everybody. He named my dad. He named my mom.
I mean,
Mm.
we got a group of people with a theme going on with the names. They're probably not the original names.
This is my original name.
They'll take it back. Some of them may.
Not
So-
everybody. He renamed my mom, but he named my dad.
Well,
Why does that matter?
well, I don't know.
Rope break.
It just seems like, I don't know how else to describe it, like a cult, like a, of some sort, if I had to guess.
And that's where the idea of Oliver is born.
Heaven help us, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not trying to like, you know,
You see
rain
something
on the
intense.
parade, like rain on your childhood or nothing, but it does seem kind of spooky.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry you had to grow up in that.
So is he like looking for you to like kill you, or
Bring you back
it's
into
a
the
misguided sense of trying to save you?
I don't know.
Well, it looks
Yeah,
like
they
he's
might
looking for an
make
ass
I
whooping.
haven't. I.
This.
What?
That's it. That's it. He's going to do an ass whooping this if he comes up here again.
I wouldn't mess with him. He's a liar,
I don't
but
think he'd be messing.
I would.
I wouldn't.
When I meant like you would not be messing around, you'd just be fighting.
I wouldn't interact with him any more than you have to. He has a way of taking people in.
Well, given that you're working with us, potentially going to be traveling with us, there's going to come a time where we're going to have to.
Well, I have to talk to him.
No,
You have to interact with them more than we would
No,
probably like to.
Yeah, you leave that to us.
no.
I
think he's just
don't know that denial of cold hard facts is going to help us right now.
I think she was saying no to leave it to us.
No, if anybody's gonna kill him, I am.
Oh, okay, it's like
Yeah,
that.
just,
Okay, cool, man.
I like how we went from don't engage this guy to it's
Set it up for
going to
him.
be me, stab him in the face.
Yeah, you know, Cormac gets down on all fours, I'll just push him over him and shove his head.
It's
I
like
know,
being
that
a
should be
fucking
the opposite.
mouse trap. And he's like,
Far be it for me to perpetuate violence, but he did make mine and my family's lives suffering.
What a reason for it. The violence, that is. Like, you know,
I mean, I can probably speak for most of us. If none of our hands are clean, so I'm not gonna judge you. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, yours are covered in mud, so
Yeah.
he's dirty like the rest of us.
Alright, so righteousness is looking. Righteousness definitely has some solid leads. Because I'd be willing to bet he did not believe me. You know, my non-answer was kind of an answer.
I mean, look,
Fuck
out
off.
of all the boys he could have
He
come to,
he only came and asked you so you would see his face. He knows where I am.
is he like magically tracking you, or do you just feel like he just has found out by other means?
I don't know. He
Cormac just starts going around the windows, casting alarm ritually.
Yep.
like windows, doors. He's gonna be the perimeter.
Well, that's a line right there. He only came by to have you see his face.
he's
So good.
He's dramatic. It's not gonna be. He's not gonna sneak in here in the dead of night or anything.
What was he doing with that bird dress?
Do I recognize her?
The bird?
Yes, because I know her dad.
Oh, yeah, you've seen her. And actually, I think, I forget the rotation of the 5, but they would have gotten here like last week. And they came to talk to Kale because she's going to get married and they got a plan.
Okay, so actually, I don't know who that is false.
Well, the thing is, I mean, there's also lots of bird people. Actually, a lot of people. It would have taken just a little while to get there, I guess.
Yeah, all the bird people.
Anywho, the problem in my mind, the connection, and this is just a thing, is
Why would that bird person be with that person?
well, not the bird with that person, but the Kale and the girl, like literally they look absolutely nothing alike. There's not like the same coloration or anything, but you haven't seen the mom yet. Cannot wait to check out the mom with ChatGPT with that, because that's an earlier iteration. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But yes, you know who that is, or at least you know of them. It is up to you. You can know as much about them as you would like in regards to conversations, because of course, and it is just wild how much people don't care about the help just being around. So, but yes, their name is Nastaril, and that is N-E or Nestaril, Nesereal, Nestaril, and a little bird lady. They're like the equivalent of, I mean, in human years, like 18, 19 years old. And in the Theris, to give you guys a little blur, a little history, they are like the Amish in a way where you leave the nest for a little while and then get to choose to come back if you want. Oh, you've seen some of the world. Some people are like, cool, screw that. I'm going back into the tree or the big nest up there. Some are like,
The Theris are Latter-day Saints confirmed.
yeah. But, I mean, you know. So, she went out and that's how they met Akila or Akia. It can't be Akia because that just sounds like it's a car. So, Akila.
I was thinking the furniture, but
Oh, IKEA? Yeah, this is AQUILA. Yeah.
you know it's not used by Kia. Though. It's IKEA.
So,
But yeah, so it would ring a bell.
He is very good at getting himself close to powerful people.
perfect. Wonderful. That's not all.
What do you mean?
Introducing them to
Yeah.
evidence.
So
B.
Oh, yeah.
the guards that we were pissed off because they were missing, I'm pretty sure that they were injected with some sort of substance that turned them into the things that blew up.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. You guys thought I was crazy. Vindication.
I don't remember any of this.
I do vaguely remember you having some kind of theory, but
Yeah. What if?
this is another reason you maybe need to dial it back 25%. If it's not constant insanity spewing, people might catch what you say.
Right. Yeah. Honestly, where they made that mistake. Yeah. All right.
Anyway,
You go to take a drink and it's nothing.
they were injected with some sort of syringe, had a golden needle, and they were forcefully changed enough, and he kind of holds up the broken armor where they literally broke the armor on the way out.
Seems kind of painful.
So the needle itself has some anti-magic properties, so please, for the love of God, if you come across this, don't take it out, because it seems like it might be volatile.
How are you touching it? Right now?
Well, no, I'm just holding my hand like that. I'm not actually touching it. Like I said, I wrapped it up in something and
What'd you wrap it up
whatever I would have around.
Oh, okay.
Probably maybe the leather
Say no,
straps of the armor there.
Put it in a little box. Well, don't put it in a box. Last thing I got put in a box was it got exploded. So
I don't know what to do with it, to be honest with you, because nowhere's safe. But
Sure.
yeah, no. So
That's pretty frightening.
Yeah.
He like scratches his head because he's actively pondering about like how to not sound crazy. He's actively like trying to formulate his thoughts where he doesn't come off like a lunatic. Because like he feels super excited that he was right, but he's like,
You're
He's
like,
taking a beat to think before he speaks.
he's growing. Yep.
first step was reading.
Well,
Second step.
God, Frank's got to get him back in line.
what have you done, my beautiful boy? Milliard, like, what's the like empty whiskey glass? And he's like, this tastes like water. water, by the way. You know, set it down.
Maybe your thing's broken. Oh, is that the one you poured?
No,
in?
that's one he poured me. And then this is bone dry.
No, this
I think we know the reason for that.
is good shit.
You think he swapped it?
I
How
think
he
he's
charmed
done
it.
something to you.
Well, you don't have to think about that. I mean, if you would use a golden needle, I mean, that's kind of loud, if you ask me.
Yeah, it is, but like I said, the thing's volatile, so maybe it's the delivery system has to be curated.
What if they gave it to themselves?
I think I don't see that, but maybe.
I'm not counting that out, but if they did, I highly doubt they had any idea what happened.
That is true. Maybe they were convinced to do
Like,
it, or
Turn into
coerced to do it.
explosive
Yeah.
crazies that are invisible and go around bumping into people. Or getting bumped into. I can't remember how that went because I wasn't here. But
With all the
I was in the back.
with all the invisible shenanigans going around, I have feeling somebody just snuck up behind him and just got him in the neck or the butt or wherever this needs to go.
pull his
Trousers.
It's the two options he goes to: the neck or the butt. Like one of those two, definitely.
Well, I mean, if that was the case, there was two military, so
Uh-huh.
did we find a second needle? Just
Shoot.
Just the one.
Basic.
So,
Oh, this is
I mean, I
engaging.
don't even know if the person delivering it knew it was going to happen, and leaving that evidence around, they probably injected. Sort of seeing something turn into that and was like, nope.
they took the time to inject the other one.
Could have been a
Separate.
jab for two people.
Could be a donut. All I've got is a needle. I'm assuming syringe, but
You see it now.
I would be careful
I'm
touching
not
it.
going to touch it. No,
But
I'm
I
not
put it
gonna-
on. I put it. Well, actually, I'm not even touching it myself. It was just laying out on the
Just
leather.
immediately goes and gets it.
He will do.
It's happening. Everyone spawns from the yard.
That would be a wonderful book. Everyone's millionaire.
I guess it would be an investigation because he wants to see the size of it. Because someone he used to work with would have been apt to use darts at range.
Someone
So
you
he
still
wants to
work
see.
with.
He wants to see if it is something that would be comparable, or if this
Sure.
is something where you'd have to.
You could do history check. You could do history would be one. What are you proficient with any like kits?
Thieves' tools and navigators' tools.
Say thieves' tools. It could be something akin to that, like
I mean, I can
triangles.
assist you in investigating and
Yeah.
trying to figure out too. Like, I have Tinker's tools.
Yeah, he can give you a advantage, or you can. Well, of course, he's trying to glean something specific. So, how are you trying to help him?
If I see him struggling to get an angle on it or something, I can use my Tinker's tools to
Word.
move.
19.
A 19. Okay. The
and
person.
also rattle off different delivery methods. Yeah.
Okay. So, in regards to,
So he's trying. Like ultimately, he wants to see the length of the needle.
so the length is going to be how long?
It's too long to be a dad.
Yeah. So with this, the whole deal is you gotta. It's harder than gold, even though it is colored that way. It's almost the gauge of a needle that they take blood with at the Red Cross. I mean, this shit is like, it's not that big, but dang. Because it has to get something in very quickly. And it's very volatile. And the reason why it's as long as it is because it may have to go through something most likely. Because this end is kind of like my Tonto knife. Let's be real. The reason why I have that kind of blade is if I need to puncture a car, I can.
Yeah,
Not the
we're
car,
gonna be looking for a second needle. Just hit somebody with something like this, he's gonna scream.
I mean, for all we know, too, is that the needle was stuck in a thing that exploded too.
Could have been me. But I don't know.
I mean, we can take a search, but
Nothing.
I feel like I was pretty thorough, at least out back, and then out front we were thorough when we were doing the other one. So
Well, there's poor bastards. I guess we'll keep an ear out. If Kelta comes and knocking, looking for those two guys, we can just break the news.
I think we should probably bring the news to them. It's a little weird if we just wait for them. Now that we know, we should.
That's fair. Give
and
them
if you're trying to build a long-lasting relationship with Kelda, probably not using her dead subordinates as leverage or like a starting point.
look.
Why?
I'm not a good.
A guy's gotta
I'm not
stop
good at
something,
dating.
you know, like-
I'm just giving you some advice.
No, it will go over very poorly.
Yeah, probably. But, you know,
But you're more than welcome to come with me when I go deliver it. Maybe you'll run into each other.
yeah, it'd be nice. But she probably already knows everyone wants to fill in. Yeah. You don't have to wait for the two princesses to come in and.
Wasn't she there?
Spoiled,
Wasn't she
maybe.
the one that branded you?
No.
Oh, I thought she chose.
No, I
her.
just saw her in the street and starstruck.
No, they should have later.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're branded, I'm pretty sure she has a way of knowing when somebody branded around her. If I had to guess.
Who could say? You. That's very true. I could.
So, given all of
She's gathering her stuff. You
That's
can
pretty
talk.
easy
She's
day.
in there, but she's
Got to be hitting the old dusty trail.
I know the answer is no, but is it safe for you to go off on your own with righteousness traipsing about being his spooky self?
You can just jam with this. Like points the needle.
No.
Not a bad idea.
Shut up, Frank, get out of here.
No.
Go get me another one. Got quick fingers.
Yeah. I forgot to lie earlier. I have to do it at some point.
You leave them.
She says that aloud.
Gotta get my one
While
step perspective.
maintaining out there, I must lie. Love it.
I did the exact thing I said I wasn't gonna do. Which is
He's a very gregarious bartender.
Hey, they get you there. Open it. Well, we are going to call it. We will start up next time. We'll have Johnny back, so you guys can have that scene for real.
It's more, yeah, everything's pretty crazy. We're just,
What is this?
There's most of
we're just gonna be
Oh, thank you.
chaos,
Nine
chaos,
fighters.
and then getting on a chaos ship that goes